Texas game is going to be huge for us this year. And just to be able to go to the Cowboys Stadium and come back with a victory would be a huge start to our season.
We enjoy playing tough games, and that's why you come to University of Texas to win tough games.
It's always fun to play great competition and iconic programs, and that's what Texas is.
We want to be a real physical team and just last all 4 quarters and even more if the game comes to that.
As Marcus Johnson takes it to the house.
I just want to see our football team just go out and compete and go play hard, and it's going to be a great venue.
Everyone's dream playing college football is to get to the NFL, so playing in an NFL stadium, especially the best one there is, it's going to be an awesome feeling.
Not only is that man one of the premier players in the land, he is the premier two-way player in the college game. Miles Jack and the 12th-ranked Bruins in Texas take on a Longhorn side that cannot be in a good mood right now. Both of these teams entered the season with expectations that, frankly, haven't been met yet through 2 games. Rob Stone, Joel Klatt, Dave Wannstedt here with you. Let's start with UCLA. Heisman and national title expectations to start the campaign. Both of those conversations have been subdued early on.
Yeah.
Joel, let's talk about the UCLA offense. Why hasn't it ticked yet?
They do not protect the passer. 96 times Brett Hundley has been sacked in his career as a UCLA quarterback. That's since the start of 2012. That's the most in the country over that time frame. And it's the most by 25 sacks. 25 sacks is a season to some quarterbacks. Hundley is under duress most of the time, about a quarter of his passing opportunities, and because of that, he has to make more plays on his own than other quarterbacks do around the country. UCLA's got to correct that, and they think that they've got a cure. Jake Brindle back at center, an experienced center for them, and they think that having him back, kind of a captain of the offensive line, is going to help things, especially secure themselves up front against a very stout Texas defensive front.
Yeah, and it all starts up front, just like you said, Joel. And Brett Hundley, let's give him some credit. He could have come out last year in the draft. He decides to come back, talking to Noel Mazzoni this week, the offensive coordinator at UCLA. He went to Noel and says, hey, can we bring somebody in that I can spend some time with? Phillip Rivers comes in and spends a couple days with Brett, and they go through week preparation, watching tape. What are you looking for? And right now, he's completing 68% of his passes with only 1 pick. They only have 1 senior on their entire offense right now starting for them. They're a young team. In the Virginia game, the game's on the line. Everybody's talking about, is he scrambling too much? He goes to the offensive coach and says, hey, call the quarterback draw, I'll get it in. This kid's a winner. Yeah. He's doing everything he can. The supporting cast is a little weak.
Yep. Agreed, but it's dangerous when you guys saying, I need to do a little bit more, and sometimes they push themselves into bad spots. Our college football insider, Bruce Feldman, joins us now. And Bruce, let's talk the other side of the story. Why is this suddenly a very dangerous time for Texas?
Rob, you know what? All this stuff about it's getting worse before it's going to get better stuff is not playing well with the big money Texas boosters. Last week, the most embarrassing home loss they've had in 17 years, getting blown out by BYU. And I think if they lose tonight against UCLA, they are staring at a 2-4 start with Oklahoma and Baylor coming up soon. That's not going to play well. And I think what you're seeing is some of these Red McCombs, the guy who's donated over $100 million to this school, he's already been pretty outspoken about some of his questionable support of Charlie Strong. Some of the other boosters, I feel like, are also kind of shaky in their beliefs. And I think what you're looking at here is that the recruiting landscape is very hard for Charlie Strong to get momentum. Texas A&M is killing him in state. Baylor is killing him in state. And when you look at that, this job, this turnaround job for Charlie Strong is much harder than the one Mac Brown had 20 years ago, just because of the way guys were recruiting in state.
You saw those images, Bruce, of Charlie Strong on the field. Did not look relaxed, did not look calm. He is an intense guy, he's a detailed guy, but this is a situation I don't think he was expecting to be in. Bruce, we appreciate the information. At 6'3", 226 with solid legs and an arm, Brett Hundley is made to be an impact player. He goes for win number 3 in this, his junior year, next here on Fox.
Okay, Patrick, one more stop. Let's go base, sharp, blitz. Base, sharp, blitz.
When the game's on the line.
Okay, this is for the game.
The NFL trusts Duracell Quantum to power their game day communication.
Abort, he's keeping it.
Duracell Quantum lasts up to 35% longer than the competition.
The all-new TLX from Acura.
Everything can be improved. Every cut can be quicker. Every block can be stronger. Every catch, harder to defend. We all do things we love. And when we improve the way we do them, it feels amazing.
That's why at Degree, we improve too. Improve Degree Motion Sense, the only antiperspirant that releases extra protection when you move. It keeps you fresher even as Old Spice deodorant fades. Protection improved, so you can do more.
6 jobs, 9 cars, 80 summers, and you're done. You could spend your life watching other people with branded helmets and sticker book smiles.
Or you can go out and make some marks of your own. Earn some scars, break records, bones, and hearts. Till you're 80-80, and you're still throwing punches. Or the world leaves at your grave. You only got one shot.
So bring a rocket launcher. You only live once.
Who do the experts at Colgate choose for their employees' dental insurance?
Peppermint.
Where can the innovators at Chevrolet get discounts on their car insurance?
Nice ride.
And how do those at Crayola, who brighten our lives, insure their employees' lives?
They choose MetLife.
Get your insurance where over 40 million employees get theirs. Take the first step at youtube.com/MetLife.
Turn the trips you have to take into one you'll never forget. Earn points for every flight and every hotel. Expedia Plus Rewards.
Big news, the hottest deal in wireless. Whether you're a family of 2, 4, or 10, switch your whole family to Sprint. You'll only pay $100 a month for unlimited talk and text and 20 gigabytes of high-speed data to share for only $100 a month for the whole account. That's double the high-speed data of AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. And to make it easier, we'll even buy out your whole family's contract. The Sprint Family Share Pack, up to 10 lines for $100 a month. Simply put, it's the hottest deal in wireless. Come into a Sprint store today.
Hey guys, this is David Spade. Come watch 8 idiots battle it out in fantasy football this season. Hey gals, give us a cheer, huh?
Let's get to some more highlights. Number 6, Georgia at number 24, South Carolina. Third quarter, Gamecocks up 4. Dylan Thompson calls his own number.
I thought Georgia's defense was going to be much tougher than this. They clearly were against Clemson in the second half of that ball game. Jeremy Pruitt came from Florida State as a defensive coordinator, but they have not shown up in this second half. It's a tough South Carolina team, but they're hanging tough.
Yep, Jay Rome with the 5-yard touchdown grab there. Georgia down 3 after the 2-point conversion. Later in the fourth, Brandon Wiles breaks loose, 24-yard touchdown run. Georgia just scored, though. Extra point good. They're back within 3. Wyoming at number 2, Oregon, Marcus Mariota. 292 total yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 through the air, 2 with his legs, including this one. Number 2, Oregon rolls Wyoming 48-14. It's time for us to roll to Texas right now. UCLA and the Longhorns. Let's get it out to Arlington. The guys calling the game, Gus Johnson and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, Rob, thank you very much. The Texas Longhorns looking to rebound after last week's disappointing loss at home to BYU. And they have their work cut out for them because they're taking on the 12th-ranked team in the nation, the UCLA UCLA Bruins. Hi, everybody. I'm Gus Johnson along with my partner, Charles Davis, and welcome to Arlington. And when you look at Texas, yes, they had an awful third quarter last week against BYU, but Charlie Strong in his first year knew there would be some challenges. He's had suspended players, he's had injured players, and he's keeping a positive attitude.
Because he knows that his way works. Empirical evidence tells us that in his first job at Louisville, 7-6 the first 2 years. But the last 2 years, 23-3 with 2 bowl victories. Without a doubt, his method works. It's just like Novocaine. May take a little bit of time, but it works every time.
Meanwhile, he may be a little envious of Coach Jim Mora because he has a signal caller in Brett Hundley that's one of the best quarterbacks in the country.
He can do it all. And his coach Jim Mora will tell us all the time, make sure you say he's a passer first. What he also is a thinker. He came back to school this year to polish up things before he goes off to the NFL. The ultimate fixer, wants to take care of everything. Will he take a sack every now and then? Yes, but also sting you with a big play right after it.
So coming up, it's the Pac-12 against the Big 12 as UCLA and Texas meet for the 7th time, the first since 2011, and we'll have the opening kickoff coming up right after this.
On my journey across America, I've learned that when you ask someone in Texas if they want big savings on car insurance, it's a bit like asking if they want a big hat. Excuse me. Or a big steak. Or big hair. I think we have our answer.
If I could separate what's real from what I've been dreaming, I could live without another day.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm looking for a phone plan. It has to be a great one, and I don't compromise.
Okay, how about 10 gigs of data to share, unlimited talk and text, and you can choose from 2 to 10 lines.
Wow, sounds like a great deal. So, I'm getting exactly what I want then.
Appears so.
Now, I'm not too sure what to do with my arms right now, because this is where I usually start throwing things.
Oh, that's terrifying.
AT&T's best ever pricing. 2 to 10 lines, 10 gigs of truly shareable data, unlimited talk and text, starting at $130 a month.
Carl, you can work the weekend, right?
Of course. Whatever you need.
Carl, send me that link.
Okay, Gary.
Yes! That's not on my script.
A few more years, and I'll make you your partner.
Dramatic music plays as stunning car arrives.
Let's go.
Thanks.
Carl?
This silver dollar has been in our family for generations. I had it with me the night I won the heart of your grandmother. Wait, that was Chrissy Redfern. Don't tell Nana. It even saved my life from a nail gun in the great construction riots. And now, I want you to... Never mind.
No dollar is safe. The new Dollar Cravings menu. 11 craveable creations, each for $1.
And welcome back to the Fox College Football Game of the Week presented by the Creed LED bulb. It's UCLA and Texas. Time now to join the third member of our team on the sideline who moments ago spoke with Jim Mora. Here's Molly McGrath.
Coach, against Virginia, you had a solid defensive game, and then against Memphis, your offense really took over. How important is it to have a complete game on both sides of the ball tonight?
When you're playing a team like Texas, you've got to put it all together. And so that's our goal tonight. First goal is to win. Second goal is to play with some consistency as a team.
Great. Thank you, Coach. Good luck out there.
All right, UCLA won the toss. They deferred, so Texas will receive as you take a look at the Pac-12 versus the Big 12 since 2008. The Big 12 leading the series. Now these teams have split 6 meetings. Last time they met in 2011, Texas won it 49-20 in LA. Case McCoy threw 2 touchdowns in that game. Gus Johnson, Charles Davis, Molly McGrath with you. And for Texas to be successful, we saw what happened last week against BYU. Third quarter turned out to be disastrous What do they have to do on both sides of the football to get it going early?
They need to keep the football on offense, get first downs, gain yardage. Obviously, points is the ultimate goal, but they can't keep trotting their defense out. If their offense is in Rockettes mode, 1, 2, 3 kick, that's no good for them. They've got to sustain some drives, let the defense have a chance. When you flip it over on defense with Texas, they're going to have to make sure that they keep Brett Hundley contained in the pocket, because if he's able to break out and make some of those sortie plays outside of the pocket, that's when he's extremely dangerous.
Meanwhile, Jim Mora won the season opener at Virginia last week. They were in a tough battle against Memphis.
They really were, because no one truly expected Memphis to have the firepower that they possessed in that game. A 42-35 game no one saw coming. What Jim Mora told Molly McGrath in pregame, a complete game is a must for them. In game 1 against Virginia, defense scored 3 times and carried them. Last week, the offense scored 42 points. Can UCLA put it all together? And I expect them on defense today to really try to attack Texas's offense. The offensive line is struggling, and Tyrone Swoops, the quarterback, is only making his 2nd start in college. I expect a lot of pressure coming from UCLA's defense.
All right, here's an interesting twist. UCLA did win the toss, deferred, but Texas, instead of receiving, they choose to kick. What does this mean?
I'm not really sure, because now they've lost the option for the second half, too. I think what happened was a mistake by the captains in what they were supposed to do, and Charlie Strong is very unhappy, because now in the second half, UCLA will get the ball again.
So some disorganization early on for the Texas Longhorns. Nick Rose will send it away. Ishmael Adams and Devin Fuller back deep for the Bruins. This one sent to the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Brett Hundley ready to come onto the field, and 3 things you want to know about these Bruins.
We've talked a lot about Brett Hundley already. We'll talk about him all night. He is the alpha and the omega of this offense, the beginning and the end. Jordan Payton, wide receiver, his quarterback trusts him. Called him this week the man. When he throws the football, he'll look for him in all tight situations. And for Texas, the defensive line, front forward pressure, they've got 10 sacks on the year. Malcolm Brown is playing at an all-conference, maybe even all-American level.
First down and 10 at the 25. Paul Perkins, the running back. And on play action, this ball complete on the first play of the game, and nicely done as Nate Iyese makes the reception, the fullback. And that's a gain of 12. First down and 10 at the 37. And this time they'll hand it off. Perkins lowers his head, gets over the line of scrimmage, and picks up a few. So Brett Hundley, last week against Memphis, tied the school record for completions by going 33 of 44. And Coach Morris said they had 6 drops. He threw for close to 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 pick, connecting with 10 different receivers. Empty backfield. Second down and 7 at the 40. Here's a quarterback draw. He's going to run. Here's Hundley breaking free. Hundley, flag on the play as he goes out of bounds at the Texas 30. Dylan Haynes there to chase him out of bounds.
From where the flag was thrown, it's likely for that this play will come back. But anytime you see them empty out the backfield, think quarterback run game.
Mike Cannon.
Personal foul, face mask. Offense, number 78. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. It remains second down.
That's Malcolm Bunch, the starting left tackle. He's a graduate transfer from the University of Miami. See him on the set. The hand got up into the mask right there. They got it right there. As you see him working on the outside. And that allowed Brett Hundley a nice pass downfield.
And that will wipe away a 31-yard gain for Hundley. Second and 22. Hundley sets up a screen. He's got Perkins. Perkins with a lane. Perkins with a burst, and he picks up a first down at midfield. Jordan Hicks with the tackle, but it's a 22-yard pickup.
And the UCLA offensive line, which has come under some criticism early this season because of the sacks of Brett Hundley, they showed their ability to get out in space and move. Alex Redmond, number 51, got out in front and created the big block that sprang him.
So first down at the 48. And they'll hand it Perkins going straight ahead. Paul Perkins, sophomore from Queen Creek, Arizona. Last week against Memphis, 98 yards on 23 carries. 2 touchdowns, 4 and 17 yards. 2nd and 5. Fuller in motion. Hundley under pressure and sacked. Malcolm Brown.
Two and a half sacks last week against BYU. Malcolm Brown in the interior. The coverage to the wide side was good. What UCLA was trying to do was show screen and slip someone downfield for a big shot. When that wasn't there, Malcolm Brown came through and got to Brett Hundley. The 11th sack of the season for the Longhorns, the 10th sack taken this year by UCLA.
Most in the nation, the Bruins have given up. 3rd and 13 at the 48. Hundley. And he has his receiver at midfield, and that's Tyler Scott. He'll go back. Some gang tackling by the Longhorns. A 3-yard gain. So UCLA will have to punt it away.
The sack by Brown set the stage, but how about the pursuit to the football by the Texas defense? It's not okay to just have one guy to the ball. See, the first guy misses Edmonds, and then 3 or 4 other Texas defenders got there and swarmed him under.
Jackson Shipley with a fair catch at the 10-yard line. 39-yard punt. So for the Texas Longhorns on offense and the UCLA Bruins, here are 3 things you need to know.
Charlie Strong, the head coach, he's the face of the program. It will be done his way, and it works. Jonathan Gray, also Malcolm Brown, their running back duo must be great tonight. Not just running it, but catching the ball in the backfield. I expect them to get the ball to them more in space. And UCLA, attack mode on defense. Eric Kendricks, he's the heart and soul of the team at linebacker along with Miles Jack.
Tyrone Swoops scoring on first down. He has Shipley who turns it up. And how about Tyrone Swoops from White Wright, Texas, about 90 miles from where we are right now. And coming out of high school, he was listed as the nation's #2 quarterback by one publication, rushed for 5,300 yards in high school, and passed for 38, accounting for 114 touchdowns.
Which is amazing because his senior year, his team's record was 1-9. You talk about a true one-man show. Tyrone Swoops was exactly that in high school.
2nd and 5 to the 16. Here's the handoff. Malcolm Brown straight ahead. Runs into a pile. Kenny Clark grabs him first, and he's about 1.5 yards short of the first down. So Swoops last week completed his first 8 passes, finished 20 of 31, 176 yards, a touchdown, a pick. He also carried it 7 times for 7 yards.
They have to be very selective on how much he carries the football. Gerard Hurd, his backup, I'm not sure they feel like he's ready to go yet. They've got to keep Tyrone Swoops on the field, but his legs can be a weapon in certain situations.
3rd down and 1 at the 20. Here's Malcolm Brown looking for the first down, and he has it as he gets to the 24, maybe the 25. So a positive sign as Jaleel Wadu comes up with the tackle for Texas on their opening drive.
Well, let's put it all together for Texas. The defense got off the field after some initial big plays by UCLA. Turned the ball over to the offense. What did the offense do? A first down on their initial series. This is what Texas is going to need in this ball game. Control the ball a little bit more. Keep Hundley in the offense of UCLA on the bench as much as possible.
First down and 10 at the 24. Swoops. He'll swing it out. Brown. And tiptoes out of bounds. Malcolm Brown gains 4.
Expect to see plenty of that tonight from Malcolm Brown and Jonathan Gray. They may not make as much headway running the ball with this offensive line that has a combined 10 starts beginning this evening, but trying to get them out in space, I think, will be the plan from Sean Watson, who is the play caller and quarterbacks coach for the Texas Longhorns.
2nd down and 5 at the 29. Brown standing right next to Swoops. Play fake. Swoops underneath. Caught. This is Marcus Johnson, first down, the 18. Uh-oh. They're playing with a little swagger and a little confidence to start this game.
You ever heard of the expression Texas pride? Well, last week, how many times did Charlie Strong use the word embarrassing? And finally, he got to really embarrassing about what happened with BYU for the 2nd year in a row. Texas teams usually get off the deck and fight. And so far early in this game, this team is showing that.
Swoops 3 for 3 to start. 1st and 10 at the 42. Deep drop, Swoops steps up in the pocket and goes down. That pocket really collapsing, and it's Eddie Vanderdoes with the sack.
What Texas was trying to do was get the big shot deep to Jackson Shipley, number 8. Nothing there. And because the coverage was so good, that allowed Vanderdoes, number 47, to get to him first with a host of other UCLA Bruins. Texas will take a few more shots downfield tonight. I'm confident of that. They can't just play dink and dunk all the time. The speed of UCLA's defense gets to them too quickly.
2nd down and 18 at the 34. Swoops. Here's Shipley in traffic, jitterbugging, and goes down at the 43-yard line. Miles Jack, Jaleel Wadu combining on the tackle. I tell you, that Miles Jack is an impressive young player. Plays both ways. There he is.
Plays with such passion, and his athleticism is off the charts. When they do one-on-one coverage drills in practice, he's a linebacker. You know who he goes and covers?
Himself.
The wide receivers. I'm not sure he can cover himself. He's that good. But he goes covers wide receivers because the backs and the tight ends, not quite the challenge he's looking for.
3rd down and 8 at the 44. Swoops. Drops it off. Malcolm Brown, and he won't get there. Looks like UCLA was waiting on that play. Wadu in on the tackle, and the Longhorns will have to send it away.
UCLA showed pressure and then dropped back. They only rushed 3, put 8 into coverage. And the person who made the tackle initially rushed the passer, number 94. Owamabe Odighizuwa, their defensive end, showed his athleticism pursuing the play downfield.
So William Russ, the punter, 4 years in the program, stands at the 30. Sends it away. Adams back deep. Tracks over to the near side where it takes a Texas bounce and out of bounds at the 10. So Brett Hundley from Chandler, Arizona. All-America candidate, ready to come back on the field to lead this Bruin offense. Right after this.
Let's assume you love your money and that you'd like your money to stay your money. Then why do you keep buying light bulbs that do this to your money? At Cree, we designed our groundbreaking LED bulb to do exactly the opposite, saving you up to $226 over the life of the bulb. So the choice is yours. Save your hard-earned money with the Cree LED bulb, or feed it to metaphorical money goats.
The Cree LED bulb.
It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds.
Be right back.
Okay. Okay, how are we looking for Mom's surprise party? Weather.
Perfect.
Cake design?
Got it.
Playlist?
Almost.
Playlist?
Almost. Done.
Hey.
You guys ever gonna put those down?
Malibu from Chevrolet. The first and only car company to bring built-in 4G LTE Wi-Fi to cars, trucks, and crossovers.
Are you okay, Mom? Yes, I am.
Life insurance from New York Life can help your family keep good going.
KFC $5 fill-up. Couple pieces of chicken, gigantic mashed potatoes.
A biscuit and a cookie and a drink.
It's amazing.
All of this for $5.
Spork.
Whoever did this to me and my wife, they're gonna pay.
The FBI has no idea what we're doing. The more people who know, the greater risk to Booth. They're counting on you getting killed in here.
The first time these teams met was 44 years ago, and Eddie Phillips found Cotton Spira for a 45-yard touchdown pass with 20 seconds left in the game, giving Texas a 3-point win against UCLA, 1970.
Take a look at the all-time series. This is the 7th meeting. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line for UCLA. Here's a handoff to Perkins, and he's taken down Malcolm Brown. First man to him. And you said that he's been playing like an All-America. He has definitely gotten off to a sensational beginning.
Right now in the coach's booth at UCLA, they're calling down saying, hey, we've got to get some things figured out. Who is going to block number 90? Because early in this game, it doesn't appear anyone has.
2nd and 11 at the 9. Hundley taking his time. And underneath, Brett Hundley finding Thomas Duarte, the sophomore receiver from Fullerton, California. And he'll pick up about 8 yards on the play. UCLA quickly to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 3 at the 17. Perkins in the backfield with Hundley. Here's Hundley. Looks the other way. Wants to run it and chop down. No, he's still on his feet. And he picks up a 1st down. What balance. Duke Thomas finally making the tackle. Malcolm Brown almost had him again.
Look at the feet of Brett Hundley. Right there, you think Brown's got him, but he was able to dance out of that first tackle before Duke Thomas catches the ankle the 2nd time. How about getting the hand down and keeping his balance, the determination of Brett Hundley running the football.
Brett Hundley, for his career, has nearly 600 yards on scrambles. Now Miles Jack. We told you he's a two-way player. Starting linebacker, he's in the backfield now. He carries it this time.
What's interesting is that he doesn't do a lot of work during the week with the offense. In fact, most people tell you he's never over there. So when he comes into the game, Brett Hundley typically has to tell him exactly what to do on each play call. Let's see if Miles, see how he cozies up to him. All right, all right, all right, you got it? Everyone else just gets the play call. Miles Jack gets the full tutorial.
2nd and 7, and they give it to Jack. Lost his balance. And guess who's in on the play again? Paul Boyette. Looked like Brown was in the vicinity, and Jack will go off the field.
My only concern with that type of a deal with Miles Jack is what if you get into a situation where you have to check a play, where Brett Hundley has to check out of it and go to something else. Right now, you have to go with what's called.
3rd down and 8 at the 25. Flag on the play. Hundley steps into his throw over the middle and caught. And watch out, Jordan Payton to the 25 and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 20-yard line, and a flag on the play. Michael Thompson excessive at the end.
Before we get this call, for a guy who gets sacked a lot in Brett Hundley, he does stand firm in the pocket, doesn't he? You would think after all those sacks he would flush a lot quicker. He stays in there strong and delivers downfield.
If this stands, it's a 50-yard gain. But
there are 2 fouls on the play. Illegal formation. Offense number 74 lined up in the backfield. Personal foul, face mask. Defense number 2. His penalty's offset. It remains 3rd down.
So Caleb Benenoch, the starting right tackle. See, he's got to be up on the line of scrimmage here. He's back so far that they end up calling that. They started emphasizing that a few years ago. They don't want that flying V formation that makes it hard to rush off the edge. You're taking away the angle from the defensive end or outside linebacker rushing the quarterback. And then Texas nullifies that with the face mask at the end of the play. So we're doing it all over again as if it never happened.
3rd and 9. Bruins need to go to the 34-yard line for 1st down. Trip to the top of your screen. Hundley steps up, wants to run, has room, and it's close. Looks like he has the 1st down. And Hundley will jog off the field.
Shaking his left arm, the arm he appeared to come down on.
Jerry Neuheisel is the backup, redshirt sophomore, the son of former head coach Rick Neuheisel.
Let's see what happens, because Brett Hundley doesn't run like a normal quarterback. He runs to finish the run. See that? He's going forward. And he grabs his left elbow.
That's a big bull. I think that's old Cyrus. 1,800 pounds and do whatever the heck I want. Take the long way, huh? Thank you, Cyrus.
More Doritos and Pepsi. This party is complete. Oh, come on. Why are you throwing in a double coverage when your Z is wide open on the deep post?
And that's why I married you.
Stock up for game time with Walmart's unbeatable prices. Guaranteed by Savings Catcher. Walmart. Save money, live better.
This is so great, date night. And this is such a good movie, too. The end, when it's revealed the grandmother did it, it's like, hello. Ow, hey, was that Jordan? Whoa, that's cool.
Now, all Hanes underwear is tagless. Go tagless.
In Brooklyn, dirty money changes hands all night long. And it needs to end up somewhere.
Yeah, you handle the drop.
They call it a drop bar.
Just fill it. Do you know whose money you're jacking? Fill the bag!
Find my money.
Find my money. I had something once. I was feared. And that meant something.
Are you doing something desperate?
The drop, rated R, now playing.
What is it? Is it what she wears? How he speaks? Is it her timing? This guy's idea of a good time? Or that one time he did that? Is it because she's a woman? Come on now. How about those moves, those looks, his style? Is it because they scare us, surprise us, make us uncomfortable? Like, really uncomfortable? Whatever it is, you know it when you see it. Here's the beam, one of a kind.
Fox College Football is sponsored by the Lincoln Motor Company and the first ever MKC. Welcome back. Brett Hundley on the bench. And let's take a look at some quick thinking by Jim Mora.
See, right at the end, Malcolm Brown pursues with the tackle, and as he comes down, he tries to put his hand down to break his fall and hurts his elbow. And look at Jim Mora. Tell him to go down right there. Why? He gets a stoppage in time, gives him chance a little more, gives his team a little more time to regroup before he brings in his backup quarterback, Jerry Neuheisel.
Paul Perkins running, he'll cut it back and get to the 40. Jerry Neuheisel, 6'1", 200 pounds, sophomore, redshirt sophomore. This season he has not thrown a pass. In 2013, he was 11 of 13, 124 yards after being the scout team quarterback the previous year. And his first pass of the day, Devin Fuller with the catch. He'll get inside. And a tackle made by Duke Thomas and Dylan Haynes.
And it's an interesting deal with Jerry Neuheisel there. His father, Rick, was fired as the head coach of UCLA. When Jim Mora took over, he met with Jerry and said, look, I know what it's like. My father's been fired and I've been on his staff. Stay here and let's work together. And they formed a very tight bond.
Third down and 3 at the 42. Perkins. And he picks up the first down. All Perkins, some hard running to start this game. Andre Diggs, the senior, makes the tackle.
So let's talk about this UCLA offense. How does it change with Jerry Neuheisel in the game? The actual play calls and the offense itself does not. Jerry Neuheisel has a full grasp of the playbook. But those extra plays that Brett Hundley can make with his legs, those are probably out right now. Some of the different throws that he makes will try and manage the game a little bit more with Neuheisel.
And a flag on the play. Malcolm Brown unable to get off the field for Texas, as Jordan James ran it.
The irony of when Jim Mora told Brett Hundley to go down was that offenses have often accused defenses of having people go down to slow them down. In this case, it's an up-tempo offense slowed itself down to make sure the backup had time to get in. And you see Malcolm Brown right here running off the field, doesn't get off the field in time.
There is no foul on the play for illegal substitution. We did not allow the defense enough time to substitute. We'll replay the down. First down.
And I like when officials get together and determine that, because when an offense substitutes, the defense is allowed to substitute and match up as well. And the officials are supposed to hold the ball until that time. What they're saying is, we didn't get that done. Jim Mora's not going to like it, but that's what the fairness is. because at that time they substituted with Jordan James, number 6, the tailback. That allowed Texas the opportunity to substitute, and the officials didn't step over the ball and let the substitution happen.
Jim Moore in his 3rd year at UCLA, 21-8 overall. Pac-12 South Division champions in 2012. And you couldn't ask for a better coach, a better symbol of this such proud program.
Oh, and what he's done is he's reshaped the image of this program. Remember when it used to be the GLBs, the gritty little Bruins? Remember what Jim told us the first year?
Yes,
I want that gone, okay? We're going to be a tough, hard-charging football team is going to be able to rock and roll with anyone, and he got that done year 1.
First down and 10 of the 47. And a handoff, James. And it's so funny when we go out to UCLA practice and Coach Moore is yelling at everybody. We walk in, and for some reason, Charles, I think he's yelling at me, so I kind of stand up straight and sit down straight.
We all do the same. Pull our caps down a little lower, try and hide a little bit.
2nd and 4 of the 47. Neuheiser in for Brett Hundley. And Jordan James up the sideline. Spinning, still on his feet, and goes down to the 25.
How about the offensive line? I think they've accepted a little bit of a challenge to try and carry Jerry Neuheisel a little bit. They know he's not going to throw the ball the same way Brett Hundley does. So let's lean on the running game a little bit. Left side, Malcolm Bunch, 78. Alex Redmond, 51. Jake Brendel, center, 54. Back-to-back plays with nice holes.
20-yard gain. They'll fire to the far side, and it's Johnson. Massey Johnson, a freshman from L.A. Jordan Hicks hauls him down.
Good play in space by Jordan Hicks, the linebacker. Last 2 seasons interrupted by injuries. He missed 10 games each of the last 2 seasons with a hip injury and an Achilles injury in last season. They're very happy to have him back because he's playing well in the early going.
13th play of the drive that started at the 10-yard line. Neuheisel swallowed whole. Great pressure. Hassan Ridgeway. Duke Thomas also there.
Watch here. Watch how they move out and take away the flare pass. Well done by Cedric Reed, 88. So Neuheisel has to pull it down, and that allows Hassan Ridgeway, 98, Duke Thomas, 21, to get to the quarterback. A big assist to number 88, Cedric Reed, for his coverage.
So a loss of 9. 3rd down and 18 at the 35. Here's Neuheisel. He'll drop it off to James. And he'll be well short of the first down. Duke Thomas with the tackle.
Texas has given up some yardage, but they've created some lost yardage plays against UCLA that have bailed them out on these 2 series. Have stopped drives with big sacks. First of Hundley, this time of Neuheisel.
So Kaimi Fairbairn comes in to attempt a 47-yarder. His career long is 48. And Fairbairn, oh, I tell you, he could have hit that one from 50-plus. UCLA strikes first blood. 37 seconds remaining in first quarter. Bruins up 3 shake.
Miller invented light beer, the original 96-calorie Pilsner, and that changed everything. This led to advertising about great taste, which led to farmers letting fresh hops cascade through their fingers, which led to brewmasters admiring their craft, which led to hand models reaching for a cold one, which led to slow-motion pours of golden goodness, which led to super slow-motion pours with subliminal messages added in for good measure. Miller Lite. We invented light beer and subliminal advertising. You're welcome.
Huh. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that former pro football player Ickey Woods will celebrate almost anything?
Number 44.
Woo! 44, that's me!
Get some cold cuts, get some cold cuts, get some cold cuts.
Woo! Give me some!
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
44, ladies, that's me! Woo! Gonna get some cold cuts today.
Smoke in the sky and fire in the air. Desire burns between them. Lead your way, sing your song. Moving every day, going further on.
No matter who
who you cheer for, we're all fans. Great tailgates start at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day.
Lowe's presents how to install a new washing machine with one finger.
Maybe a little more that way. Nice.
Now get 10% off all major appliances, $3.99 and above.
What do you say we get this party started?
Woo! Don't miss the movie that gets the whole family in the game.
Here I come. Good luck.
Equipment violation.
That's fair.
Unnecessary roughness.
It's actually pretty comfortable.
Holding.
Go figure.
This is Where I Leave You. Rated R. All new Wednesday.
It's like every man for himself. No, I just don't think that's cool. Looking forward to punch somebody in the face.
Smack talk leads to bad blood.
Oh, look at my face.
The Ultimate Fighter. A champion will be crowned. All new Wednesday at 10. Only on Fox Sports 1.
3-0 our score. Let's go down to Molly for a report on Hundley.
Thanks, Gus. Trainers were just rubbing something on Brett Hundley's left elbow, and they were signaling with their hands for him to open and close his left hand. He was wincing in pain, and he tried to grasp a football with both hands, and he was in obvious pain. We have no official word yet on his status, but it looks like he's out for now.
Wow. I mean, you talk about a kid who came back, had a chance to go to the NFL last year, likely would have been a first-round selection, decided to stay in school, polish some things up, out of the game. But even more importantly to the Bruins and Bruin fans, he does everything for their offense. Gets them in and out of, gets them into good plays, out of bad ones, line calls, you name it.
Here's Marcus Johnson from the goal line. And Johnson crosses the 20 and it's upended at the 22. So coming up, Texas with the ball down 3-0.
Fast on a rough road riding, twisting, turning further from my home. And when it's done, believe that I will yell it from that mountain high.
Truck guys, as dependable as the trucks they drive. Chevy Silverado, from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road.
Big news, the hottest deal in wireless. Whether you're a family of 2, 4, or 10, switch your whole family to Sprint. You'll only pay $100 a month for unlimited talk and text and 20 gigabytes of high-speed data to share for only $100 a month for the whole account. That's double the high-speed data of AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. And to make it easier, we'll even buy out your whole family's contract. The Sprint Family Share Pack, up to 10 lines for $100 a month. Simply put, it's the hottest deal in wireless. Come into a Sprint store today.
I have big news. Bacon and cheese have been stuffed in a crust.
Pizza Hut's new bacon and cheese stuffed crust with hardwood smoked bacon and a blend of 3 cheeses. For a limited time, get a large one topping for just $11.99 and a free 2-liter of Pepsi when you order online. Order now at pizzahut.com.
If you're on a diet of taking it up a notch, drink Diet Dew, the only diet with dew in it.
Create a better website at squarespace.com. Start your free trial today.
Fox College Football is sponsored by Chevrolet. Find new roads. And by Sprint. 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. UCLA with a 3-0 lead over Texas as the Longhorn offense comes back onto the field. Swoop so far starting 5 of 5 for 33 yards. Texas, though, with no rushing yards. First down and 10 of the 22. Remember, Swoops started the game against BYU 8 of 8.
They've got to find a way for him not just to be accurate, but to get the ball downfield a little bit.
Shipley in motion. They give it to him on the jet sweep, and he'll get to the 30, maybe the 31-yard line before being taken down.
Sean Watson, the play caller for Texas, I think is going to have to be the master of illusion tonight. Show different things, different looks, and try and fool UCLA a little bit to buy a little extra time for this inexperienced offensive line and his young quarterback.
Closing moments of the first quarter after the 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And they won't get the play off. So that's the end of the quarter. UCLA with a 3-0 lead, but Texas competing. We'll see if it stands right after this.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm looking for a phone plan. It has to be a great one, and I don't compromise.
Okay, how about 10 gigs of data to share, unlimited talk and text, and you can choose from 2 to 10 lines.
Wow, sounds like a great deal. So I'm getting exactly what I want then.
Appears so.
Now, I'm not too sure what to do with my arms right now, because this is where I usually start throwing things.
Oh, that's terrifying.
AT&T's best ever pricing. 2 to 10 lines, 10 gigs of truly shareable data, unlimited talk and text, starting at $130 a month.
This year, history will be made on Fox Sports 1.
Did you even brush your teeth this morning? Because your breath smells like toenails.
Does it hurt? Your body isn't you, your soul is you, and they can never cut into your soul. A boy's body was found on the beach this morning.
Who made a list? People who might have done it.
Everyone on this list is your friend. We will catch whoever did this.
It's not always easy being the exception. The square peg. They'll tell you you don't belong. That it's not your place. That it'll never fly. But here, you learn you have a choice.
I got my PhD in neuroscience.
You can listen to those voices.
Thanks very much.
Or you can leave them all speechless.
$15 million.
That's how many kids have no place to go after school.
4,000.
That's how many boys and girls clubs are serving our kids every day across the country.
The opportunity for a great future can start right here, because when school is out, the clubs are in.
We at Fox Sports ask you to join our team and support the Boys and Girls Clubs of America.
Together we can go from 15 million unguided kids all the way down to...
John Mulaney. Steve Harvey's Emmy Award-winning show is back.
Every man can change, but there is only one woman we will change for.
The Steve Harvey Show.
Weekdays at 10 on Fox 56.
The Big Bang Theory, Monday at 6:30 on Fox 56.
And welcome back to the Fox College Football Game of the Week, presented by the Cree LED Bulb. 3 quarterbacks so far, folks, have combined to go 13 for 13 in the first quarter. Here's Swoops. First pass of the second quarter, and he connects with Shipley. That's a first down, Texas.
They were able to actually fool Miles Jack on that play. He took a couple steps towards the line of scrimmage and had to peel back to try and get underneath the coverage. But it was a little bit too late. Shipley had beat him to the spot, and Swoops delivered.
4 catches so far for Shipley. First down and 10 at the 45. And they'll run it right. Malcolm Brown picking his way forward. And he gets to the 49-yard line. They'll give him 4. Miles Jack, Jaleel Wadu coming up with the tackle.
How about the formation that Texas just ran? Trying to help out this inexperienced offensive line. They try to go a little bit heavier. Watch a tight end go in motion. You've got a tight end here to help create a heavier blocking scheme to try and help out this inexperienced offensive line. Now you've got 5 to a side to give Malcolm Brown at least a little bit of a crease.
2nd and 5. Brown. Malcolm Brown. That's Texas football right there. They've had a couple of pretty good running backs over the years.
And here's another one in Malcolm Brown, who last year, the last 3 games, averaged about 130 yards per game running the ball. He found a small crease and hurdled his way through it. And one of the things they talked about this week at Texas, it's an inexperienced offensive line, but running backs, guess what? You may have to do more with just a little bit of blocking. It's on you to create some extra yardage yourselves.
He went over 2,000 yards for his career against North Texas. Play action. Swoops. Now he'll run it. And he gets drilled. Nicely done. Eric Kendricks, the redshirt senior from Fresno.
That's good coverage downfield by UCLA. Number 21, Tahan Goodman. Safety took away a crossing route that I think the Swoops wanted. And when that was taken away, Eric Kendricks with a terrific form tackle. That's how you teach it on tape. Look at him taking the legs, shoulder into the midsection, and puts him down.
Second down and 8. All of the 26. Brown standing next to Swoops. And Brown cuts it back, still on his feet, keeps his balance and leans forward, gets close to the first down mark. Deion Hollins and Jaleel Wadu. Talk about those great running backs, Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Cedric Benson, one of my favorites, Priest Holmes.
I'll throw one more at you. Roosevelt Leaks. I mean, we can go on all day with him, can't we?
Yes, we can.
Larry Webster.
Round 18th on the all-time rushing list for Texas.
I like the way that they are going about things in terms of how determined the running backs are running. They told them you may have to do a little bit more with a lot less right now as this line comes into shape. So we look at the red zone offense for this season: 5 touchdowns and 8 possessions and 1 field goal.
Charlie Strong, 11-2 and 12-1 in the last 2 years at Louisville. Big East Coach of the Year in 2010 and 2012. Big-time challenge here. Here's Brown. And Miles Jack comes up and makes the tackle.
See, this is where it gets tough now for a young quarterback. The field is condensed. So even when you run misdirection, you're not going to get it as spread out as you would out in the open field where you have different guys going different places. The UCLA defenders know you can only go so far now. So Tyrone Swoops, if he has an opening to throw the football, has to be extremely accurate, and how we'll have to fit it into tight windows.
Third down and 6. At the 14, Malcolm Brown, the pistol back. Swoops wants to throw. Dances out of the pocket. Swoops. And it'll go out of bounds. Not enough for the first down. Deion Hollins giving chase. And they'll bring on the field goal unit.
So he's wanting to look to his left to Shipley, number 8 in the slot, and out to the top to Marcus Johnson, number 7. Covered. Tahan Goodman, number 21, has Shipley deep. In the short zone, he had number 15, Priest Willis. Nowhere to go with the ball. They ran him down out in the flat.
Nick Rose, 3rd year. Normally a kickoff specialist. First year as the place kicker. This from 33 yards away. And perfect. We're level at 3. Nick Rose with the equalizer.
California is known for its grapes, and so is my family. Over 3 generations have taught us about growing the best tasting fruit. Our grapes ripen on the vine so that the flavors can fully develop, and only the most experienced hands harvest them to bring quality fruit to your table. That's why we work with Walmart. Together we guarantee you only get the freshest grapes available, backed by their 100% money-back guarantee.
Picked by farmers, guaranteed by us.
Retirement solutions from New York Life can help you keep good going.
I have big news. Bacon and cheese have been stuffed in a crust.
Pizza Hut's new bacon and cheese stuffed crust with hardwood smoked bacon and a blend of 3 cheeses. For a limited time, get a large one topping for just $11.99 and a free 2-liter of Pepsi when you order online. Order now at pizzahut.com.
Yeah, dinner sounds good.
I could come by your place.
My place?
Introducing the all-new Volkswagen Golf. Plenty of room for whatever life throws at you.
Gotta run. Gotta run. Gotta run. Gotta run.
This is war.
The epic adventure is back.
You ready?
I've been ready for 200 years. Sleepy Hollow returns Monday, September 22nd on Fox. Watch Sleepy Hollow Season 1, now streaming only on Hulu+.
Brett Hundley being taken into the locker room. He was on the sidelines taking snaps, but he fumbled a couple of the snaps. So it looks like they'll take a closer look at their star quarterback who injured his elbow in the first quarter.
If anyone knows about numbness in an arm, it's Texas fans. National championship game against Alabama, Colt McCoy in the first quarter gets hit, has a numb arm, can't come back into the ball game, doesn't get into play. Texas loses the national championship game. You see the game summary, Brett Hundley leaving with the arm. Last thing I saw him before he went out was he mouthed, "I'll be back." And that means the pressure right now is on Jerry Neuheisel, his backup, son of former head coach of UCLA, Rick Neuheisel. He will be running the offense.
Here's Adams from the goal line. Ishmael Adams, and he's taken down at the 15. But a flag on the play. Duke Thomas with the tackle. Let's see if he grabbed the face mask.
Flag looked away from, looked behind the play. That's often a hold or a legal block, isn't it, on kick returns?
On the return, holding, receiving team number 7. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
You are correct, sir. Marcus Johnson. So here comes Rick Neuheisel, son of a coach. He's got his big chance here.
All right, guys. The usual. Double wings, extra ranch.
We need to do something different. Callahan's? I mean, get away. Like, away. Road trip?
Double wings, extra ranch.
Feels good to mix it up. The all-new fuel-efficient Volkswagen Golf TDI Clean Diesel. Up to 594 miles of adventure in every tank.
Can I help you?
My name is David. I knew your son, Caleb. I was with him when he died. He asked me to check on you and your whole family. So, here I am.
We don't know who he is.
David wouldn't hurt us.
I would do anything I could to help y'all.
The Guest, rated R. Visiting theaters this Wednesday.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that, Parker.
Well, did you know auctioneers make bad grocery store clerks?
It'll be $23.50. Now 75, 23.75. Hold them, hey, to get down 23.75, 24, hey, $24, 24 and a quarter, now half, 24 and a half and 75 and 25, now a quarter, hey, 26 and a quarter. Hold them, hey, to get down 20. You want to do it? 5 and a quarter. Sold to the man in the khaki jacket.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
More Doritos and Pepsi. This party is complete. Oh, come on. Why are you throwing in a double coverage when your Z is wide open on the deep post?
And that's why I married you.
Stock up for game time with Walmart's unbeatable prices. Guaranteed by Savings Catcher. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Get up to 20% off and 1,000 rewards points at bestwestern.com with a swipe, a tap, or a click. Get up to 20% off and enjoy breakfast, free high-speed internet, and 1,000 rewards points. Only at bestwestern.com.
Fox College Football is sponsored by the all-new Volkswagen Golf. Ready, set, golf. All right, let's go to Cole Wright in the studio for a Lowe's Never Stop Improving game break.
Thank you, gentlemen, and we'll go to Chestnut Hill, BC, and number 9 USC. Second quarter, Cody Kessler to Javorius Allen. 51 yards, running like his feet are on fire. That made it 17-13 Trojans. Eagles, they could use some Molly McGrath mojo. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much. First down and 10 at the 8-yard line for Jerry Neuheisel and the UCLA Bruins. And they'll run it with Nate Starks this time. UCLA using 3 running backs already, Paul Perkins, Jordan James, and Nate Starks. But you know how your coaches always say, make sure you're ready. I'm sure that Rick Neuheisel told his son that many times in his career, and now he gets his big break in for Brett Hundley.
And it's here, and it's now, and so far he seems to be doing well poise-wise as that ball was batted away. But it'd be interesting to me to see what Texas wants to do now. With Jerry Neuheisel in the game and not Brett Hundley. See the fake here? Tries to throw it out there, and number 91, Bryce Cottrell, gets a paw on it and knocks it away. How much do you try and attack Jerry Neuheisel? And how much do you just go ahead and play your normal defense? Charlie Strong, Vance Bedford, the defense coordinator, will make a decision on that.
Third down and 9 at the 9. Fuller in motion. Neuheisel swings it out to Perkins. Perkins picks up a first down and more. He gets crushed at the end of the play, but some great running. Jason Hall, the freshman from Grand Prairie, Texas, with the tackle.
He's excited about the hit. He's a freshman, just starting to play college football. That's natural. Very good tackle. But it was a first down for UCLA. So the Bruins quietly go back, start another series.
A gain of 14. Here's a handoff. Perkins, nothing. Steve Edmond, the middle linebacker, senior, with the stop.
And on that play, Vance Bedford, the defensive coordinator, went with a little bit of a sickle mode. Took the linebacker, Edmond, walked him up to the line of scrimmage. He was almost there at the point of the handoff.
Second and 13 at the 20. And Perkins again stacked up, taken down. Jason Hall, first man to it.
And we got a flag on the play.
Jordan Hicks also in on the play.
Charlie Strong going to decline the penalty, bring up third down. He got
illegal formation, offense. Too many men lined up in the backfield. That penalty's declined. Third down.
As you noted, Gus, another nice play by Jason Hall. They took it from the safety position and did what a lot of people call a run blitz. Moved him up to the line of scrimmage. He was in the backfield and made the tackle.
Longhorns with a chance to get off the field right here. UCLA faced with a third down and 13 at their own 19-yard line. Empty backfield for Jerry Neuheisel. They'll let it fly. Steps up and sacked. Jason Hall again.
This was the Jason Hall series. Watch him clean to the quarterback. Perkins steps up, thinks the threat is inside first with Shiro Davis, number 1. Instead, Hall off the edge. 3 nice plays in a row for Jason Hall.
Coming out of the end zone, Shipley, the deep man, signals for the fair catch, and he'll have it at the 42. And a flag on the play all the way at the goal line. Matt Mengel, the UCLA punter.
Remember, we've got a neutral crew tonight from the Big Ten Conference. Neither conference represented by the officials this evening.
Running into the kicker, receiving team number 31. 5-yard penalty will be added on to the end of the kick. First down.
And that's Jason Hall, also playing on special teams. But Texas with the ball.
Let's hear it for Bud Light, the perfect beer for when you take over a town, make me the mayor, call it whatever USA. Then pack it to the brim with so much spontaneous, never thought I'd be doing this awesomeness that it's hard to believe we actually pulled it off, right? Body bowling, roller disco, Bud Light, tiny cars, tiny horses, big celebrities, Bud Light, dancing, karaoke, Bud Light, whatever that is. This guy, this girl, oh my, wow, look at that. Bud Light and Bud Light, then put it on the internet for everyone to see. And whatever else happens.
Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens. Find out more at upforwhatever.com.
KFC $5 fill-up. Couple pieces of chicken, gigantic mashed potatoes. A biscuit and a cookie and a drink. You can eat the cookie first if you want. If you feel that way. It's your choice. It's amazing. Every summer, my Nana sends me a check for $5. It's a pain to cash, but when I do, I can buy all of this for $5. I need to write her a thank you letter.
Yeah, you probably should have done that way long ago. Let's chow down.
Spork.
C.
They aren't born Cardinals.
R.
Or Razorbacks. They need a little help. So for 10 years, the All-State Nets program has supported scholarships to help students prepare for a life that's good.
Lowe's presents how to make your guests think they're at the wrong house.
Told you we're in the wrong house.
Go. Mom! Mom!
Now get up to 25% off all level or custom blinds and shades.
Yeah, dinner sounds good.
I could come by your place.
My place?
Hold on. Introducing the all-new Volkswagen Golf. Plenty of room for whatever life throws at you.
We are the legendary moments that make history. And this year, history will be made on Fox Sports 1.
Coming up on the AT&T halftime, LA's other team, USC, in the top 10 and in Boston tonight. Oklahoma, they're on Fox next Saturday. Tonight, they look to remain unbeaten as they host Tennessee, and the thrilling finish between Georgia and South Carolina is highlighted. All that coming up at the break.
You know, I'm a little jealous. You notice Rob's attire?
I know.
It's just getting better and better. He's wearing pink now,
you know the deal is.
He's swagged out.
That's Vicky.
Oh, that is Vicky.
That's Vicky.
Our wardrobe lady.
Vicky hooking him up.
First down and 10 for UT, and this time it's Jonathan Gray. Running left. Texas very confident running the ball, especially after that last series. Brown, 7 carries, 47 yards.
Ran with determination, and he did get help from that inexperienced offensive line trying to come together. Jake Rawlerson, the center, stepped in for Dominic Espinoza, who had 40 straight starts. He's a redshirt freshman. Taylor Doyle get his first start against BYU at right guard. Kent Perkins out of position at right tackle. I mean, they're trying to fashion it all together.
Gain of 3 on the last play, 2nd and 7. Swoops, spreads out, throws on the move, and has Shipley. Depending on where his knee went down, looks like a first down.
He's going to be a little short. Just a tad short. To bring up 3rd and just a little bit. Gus, quick observation here, partner. The way this game is going, I think the pressure has shifted rapidly to the UCLA defense.
3rd down and short. They need a yard. And they may have to measure. We'll see where they spot the football, but now they give them the first down. So Swoops using that big 6'4", 243-pound frame.
And the reason I say that the pressure shifted to UCLA's defense is we know Brett Hundley's hurt. We're not sure about his return. Jerry Neuheisel is going to be a game manager, although we'll get into that some other time. But he has not shown a proclivity toward throwing the ball downfield or running ability. So now those big plays you get from Hundley aren't there. There's Jeff Ulbrich, the defensive coordinator. So the pressure's on UCLA's defense to hold the fort now because Texas's defense is going to go after Jerry Neuheisel.
Here's Swoops stepping up in the pocket. Decides to run it and goes down to the 49 by Eric Kendricks.
Called that name a lot already, haven't you? 16 tackles, a forced fumble that turned into a touchdown, and an interception return for a touchdown against Virginia week 1 when he was named National Defensive Player of the Week. His brother Michael plays with the Philadelphia Eagles. His father Marv led UCLA in rushing 2 seasons when he played for the Bruins. Big-time football family. He doesn't get enough credit because Miles Jack's on the defense with him. But Eric Kendricks is the heart and soul of UCLA's defense.
Had 10 tackles, 9 solo tackles against Memphis last week.
Yeah, and he was mad at himself, so he didn't play very well. Didn't play to his standard against Memphis.
Shipley in motion. Swoops out of the gun, looks to Johnson, has it with blockers in front, tries to bring it back, but goes down. How about that? Wadu. Great open field tackle, but a flag.
And there is a flag down on the line.
Clipping. Offense, number 82. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. It remains second down.
That's Jeff Swain, the senior tight end from Chico, California.
And the number one aspect to his game is blocking. I think this is Jeff Swain right here, the tight end. Got a nice block there. Unless it happened back behind the play after the initial two, we didn't see it.
So a loss of 15, second down and 21. Swoops underneath and caught. This time it's Ja'Cory Warwick, the sophomore from Houston. Swoops throwing on the move.
Have you noticed that in the passing game for Texas, if Swoops is in the pocket, they get the ball out of his hands quickly. It's very quick. If it's not, they will roll him out and move him from one side to the other to at least give him an option to run in case he's pressured.
He's 10 of 10 to start this game.
Nice job by Sean Watson in calling plays, and Tyrone Swoops showing maturity early with a nice hot start.
3rd and 6. Swoops lets it go. Shipley first down.
You know when you can tell a quarterback starting to grow up? When they start making plays. Not just taking the plays that are already there for them and are easily generated. He just made a play. Listen to the crowd now start to chant his name. A big Swoops cheer goes up.
Shipley, though, 6 catches, 52 yards. First down at the UCLA 40. And they hand it off to Gray. Pick up a deuce. Miles Jack brings him to the turf.
I think UCLA really wants to attack Tyrone Swoops, attack the offensive line, the inexperienced line of Texas. But they've done a nice job of changing things up and creating that illusion we talked about earlier of things happening one way and going another. And it's made UCLA a little bit hesitant.
Second down and 8. Swoops lines up and incomplete. Jonathan Gray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. That one off his hands.
I know the Texas Rangers played earlier today. What do you think the RPMs were on that ball that Swoops just threw? He was amped up on that throw.
He had some gasoline on it, that's for sure.
He almost threw it through Jonathan Gray instead of to him.
First incomplete pass for Tyrone Swoops. Brings up 3rd down and 8 at the 38. They need to get to the UCLA 30 for a first down. Jonathan Gray, the pistol back.
They're coming after him here.
Here's Swoops. Throws incomplete. Lorenzo Joe, the intended receiver, and a flag in the Texas backfield. 2 flags actually.
And we got one at the point where the receiver was, and one in the backfield where Swoops was throwing the football.
2 penalties on the play. Offense, holding, number 76. Defense, pass interference, number 10. Those penalties offset. Replay 3rd down.
So that was Kent Perkins, number 76 right here. He's going to get the holding call. And then downfield, number 10 is Fabian Moreau. See right there as he grabs the defensive end. And then Moreau right there working against number 84, Lorenzo Joe. He's got a full grasp of him and the ball's in the air.
3rd down and 8 at the 38. Swoops will get another shot at it. Under pressure, thrown high, incomplete. Shipley was open, and he had running room, but the pressure forced Ty Swoops to get rid of it high and early.
Texas's Malcolm Brown is playing at an elite level. So is UCLA's Kenny Clark, number 97.
Well, it looks like on 4th down, Texas electing to go for it.
But you're kind of in no man's land. If you punt it, it's a tough punt for your punter. It's too far for the field goal. And this is a Texas team trying to generate some enthusiasm and get this crowd rolling.
John Harris comes in, number 9, wide receiver. Ja'Cory Warren splitting top of your screen. Shipley in the slot, number 8. He's been the go-to man. Here's Swoops. Looking. With time. Dances out of the pocket. Throws on the run. He's got it. Toward the 5. Young fella making plays. John Harris. And Coach Strong says, attaboy. Gain of 33.
We talked about it a couple of plays ago. When you make plays, not just take the ones that are there, that's the sign of growth. And Tyrone Swoops with patience. Danced out to the right out of the pocket. Kept his eyes downfield. John Harris stayed with his quarterback and presented himself as an open target deep.
3:23 to go, second quarter. Texas fighting. Their young quarterback stepping up big time.
All right, guys. The usual. Double wings, extra ranch.
We need to do something different. Callahan's? I mean, get away. Like, away. Road trip?
Double wings, extra ranch.
Feels good to mix it up.
The all-new fuel-efficient Volkswagen Golf TDI Clean Diesel. Up to 594 miles of adventure in every tank.
You know how you've been teaching your son to share? Well, he must have listened, because he's about to take that awkward photo from freshman year and share it with the entire company.
Whoa.
Let's not do that.
Here you go.
Introducing Kids Mode on the family-friendly Samsung Galaxy S5. Double your trade-in to get up to $200 for a limited time from any carrier or retailer in the U.S.
Miller invented light beer, the original 96-calorie Pilsner, and that changed everything. This led to fewer guys with beer bellies, which led to more women attracted to those guys, which led to dates, second dates, wedding bells, and honeymoons, which led to hubba-da, boom, which led to you. Miller Lite, we invented light beer, and you're welcome.
Lowe's presents how to install a new washing machine with one finger.
Maybe a little more that way.
Nice.
Now get 10% off all major appliances, $3.99 and above.
You could win money for the future, so enter the Allstate It's Good sweepstakes. You could win $100,000, VIP trips to 2 of the biggest college football games this year, and other weekly prizes. Enter today at allstatecfb.com.
How about this big play from the sophomore quarterback, Tyrone Swoops? Gets out of the pocket, but John Harris, the senior receiver, made sure he stayed with the play and came from all the way across the field to get open, setting up Texas in business near the 5-yard line.
12th play of the drive that started at the 38, first down and goal. Longhorns at the UCLA 5. Swoops in the shotgun. He'll throw it. No, he elects to run it, and he is taken down. Flags on the play. But Texas really turning it on at one time.
Holding, offense number 66. 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
Number 66, Cedric Flowers, playing left guard. And Gus, I think on that play, that was youthful enthusiasm there. Tyrone Swoops, he was so amped up after the last play. He had the swing pass out of the backfield with blocking in front, and he didn't give it to him. Kept him, tried to do it himself, then turned it into a penalty.
At one time, the total yards, UCLA 101, Texas 33. Now, total yards, UCLA 104, Texas 167. First down and goal at the 15. And they hand it off to Gray. And he goes down to 12, maybe the 11. Ismail Adams with the tackle. Kenny Young in the vicinity.
What about the return of Jonathan Gray? Last year, he ruptured his Achilles tendon playing against the University of West Virginia. Missed the last 4 games of the season, yet made it back by training camp this August. Remarkable recovery.
Second down goal at the 12. Swoops. Sprints out again. Everybody covered. Swoops still running. Swoops leads forward and out of bounds at the 2. A 9-yard gain.
Sean Watson, his quarterback's coach. Listen to it. The quarterback's coach, Sean Watson, is excited about the run and cringing at the same time. He does not want to see his quarterback taking these types of hits. When we talked to him, he talked about, I want to make sure we have protected runs with him, that he's not open and exposed, because he's got to play the entire 4 quarters.
You probably think Domino's pizza cheese comes out of a big plastic bag. And it does. But before it goes into that bag, our cheese was crafted to perfection by an award-winning mozzarella maker using milk from family-owned dairy farms. And we got help from a cheese technologist and a National Cheese Institute laureate award winner, which is really a thing. So order 2 medium, 2-topping Domino's pizzas for $5.99 each. And taste why you can't judge a cheese by its bag.
Game tied at 3, 2:06 to go in the second quarter. 12th ranked UCLA. They've got their hands full with this Texas team. Jim Mora, undefeated to start this season, winning at Virginia and at home against Memphis. Third down goal at the 2.
Be ready here for Texas. Option might be a turn here for Texas.
Here's Swoops, throws in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. M.J. McFarland.
McFarland here, block, get out into the flat, fake to the tailback Gray. McFarland totally bypassed by the coverage. They were playing the run fake first. Swoops drops it right in the bucket for the touchdown.
Nick Rose in to attempt the extra point. And good. 2:01 to play second quarter. Tyrone Swoops leading Texas on a 14-play drive, and the Longhorns have the lead.
Everything can be improved. Every cut can be quicker. Every block can be stronger. Every catch, harder to defend. We all do things we love. And when we improve the way we do them, it feels amazing.
That's why at Degree, we improve too. Improve Degree Motion Sense, the only antiperspirant that releases extra protection when you move. It keeps you fresher even as Old Spice deodorant fades. Protection improved, so you can do more.
Welcome back to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where the Longhorns lead the Bruins 10-3. In addition to the world's largest hanging video screen overhead, this stadium has some unbelievable amenities, including large touchscreen exhibits called immersive columns. They're placed throughout the concourse. I got a chance to check them out before the game, and these things are unbelievable. They feature player facts and info, and this place is so high-tech. Jim Mora brought his team here yesterday for a walkthrough to avoid being awestruck by it all today. Guys?
All right, Molly, thank you very much. As Texas sends it away, Adams and Fuller back deep. And this one unreturnable. So Jerry Neuheisel in for Brett Hundley, who injured his elbow and was taken into the locker room in the first quarter. He was taken into the locker room actually in the second quarter. But the injury took place in the first quarter, and you get the feeling, Charles, that this Longhorn defense is going to dial it up a bit.
I'd be surprised if they did anything but bring a lot of pressure at Jerry Neuheisel. He's not nearly the running threat. He hasn't proven he can throw the ball downfield and sting them yet. I think Texas is going to apply as much pressure as possible to Jerry Neuheisel when he's in the pocket.
From the 25, Neuheisel finds his receiver, Devin Fuller. And Fuller will get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard on the play. Hall and Cedric Reed.
And it's not just attacking Jerry Neuheisel. They'll attack the receivers, too, because they've got to prove that they can run by them, and Jerry Neuheisel can deliver. So you cut down the yardage between you and the receiver as a defensive back. If they throw it short, you're right there to make a play.
1 yard gain. Once again, it's Fuller. And he crosses the 30, gets up to the 32. Adrian Colbert, the safety, with the tackle.
See, if I'm Texas, I still think they're giving too much ground right now. I would snug up to those receivers and cut down the splits until they prove that they can run past us and Jerry Neuheisel can deliver.
3rd down and 3 at the 32. UCLA 4 for 7 on 3rd down conversions. Neuheisel hands it off to Perkins, and he won't pick up the 1st down. He runs into a wall. Desmond Jackson, first man to him.
It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds.
Look at the quarterback comparison so far. Brett Hundley was 4 for 4 throwing the ball. Jerry Neuheisel 6 of 7, but everything is really at the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage, and Texas is running it down.
Matt Mangle running from the 17, and Texas runs into the kicker again. 2nd time it's happened. Matt Mangle is down. And I believe it's Jason Hall again.
He's made some nice plays. A true freshman has made some nice plays on defense, but in special teams, he
running
has
into
hurt
the
them.
kicker, receiving team, number 31. 5-yard penalty results in a 1st down UCLA.
Both times they gave him running into the kicker instead of roughing, so it's only a 5-yard penalty, but this time they needed less than 5 for the 1st down. Good job by Mangle leaving his leg up in the air. There's Hall running by him. He tries to go through him, but he tripped up the back leg and got it. The official had no choice but to throw the flag. So you love the enthusiasm of Hall, but he's got to be able to dial it down in the kick situations. They were off the field. They had the ball with a little bit of time left in the half. Instead, UCLA will get one more opportunity.
Mangle getting up slowly. This young man was set to join the Marines after high school, opted to try college football instead. He's a transfer from Long Beach City College.
See if he'll be able to come back and punt later. Otherwise, they may have to go to Adam Searle as the backup punter. And if you're UCLA at this point, down 10-3 here at the half, 43 seconds, they may run draw or screen or something like that here. See if they can pick up some good yardage. Otherwise, they might just want to take it to the half and call it square and start over again. Remember, because of a screw up in the coin toss, UCLA will get the ball to start the 2nd half.
1st down to the 38 after the penalty. Neuheisel, pump fake. Throws to his receiver. Out of the backfield, Jordan James. He stops the clock with 38 seconds to go after picking up 3. Second and 7. Neuheisel again. Looks downfield. In trouble. Reverses. And throws a bullet. Great throw. Thomas Duarte with the catch. Jerry Neuheisel moving the chains. The clock stops at 29 seconds.
And before the throw, how about the movement in the pocket to create the extra time for a receiver to shake free, and then he delivered accurately downfield. Well done by Jerry Neuheisel.
Remember, Kaimi Fairbairn has hit a 48-yarder. It could have been from 50-plus. First down and 10 at the 46. Neuheisel again. Scrambling. Throws. And out of bounds. Where do they need to get to, Charles, to get in Fairbairn territory?
Well, to be safely in Fairbairn territory. Remember that field goal he kicked? That was just this 8th he had made out of his last 17 from 40 or more yards. 35 and in, he's made 16 straight. He's got to get to the 35-yard line to make it a 52-yard kick. So you want to get inside of there.
Second down and 10 at the 46. Neuheisel under pressure. Broken up. Adrian Colbert coming over. And he'll dream about that one because he almost had an interception.
Good break on the ball by Colbert. Almost picks it off. But there is a hidden message in there from UCLA. And that is Jerry Neuheisel will throw the ball downfield. Everything won't be a swing behind the line of scrimmage. So you have to play him a little more straight up now.
UCLA with 2 timeouts left in the first half. Third down and 10 at the 46. Neuheisel. And incomplete. Jordan James, the intended receiver. He had running room. And that brings up fourth down.
You know what I liked about this series on defense from Texas? They didn't just sit back and prevent. They came after him a few times to try and make sure that the ball got out of his hands, as opposed to just saying, okay, we'll stay back in zone and give you as much time to throw as you want.
So Shipley goes back. Adam Searle sends it away. And it's fair caught at the 20. So what an interesting first half. The All-America candidate, Brett Hundley, injuring his left elbow in the first quarter. He took snaps on the sideline, fumbled some of the snaps, taken into the locker room in the second quarter. Jerry Neuheisel, son of Rick Neuheisel, the former head coach and Rose Bowl winning quarterback of UCLA, comes in the game, looks solid, and then there's Tyrone Swoops. Making plays, and Texas heads into the locker room, leading the 12th ranked team in the nation. 10-3. Swoops, 13 of 15, 123 yards and a touchdown. Let's go downstairs to Molly with Coach Strong.
Thanks, guys. Tyrone Swoops looked a lot more confident in his second start. He saved that play on fourth down. What is he doing well tonight?
Well, the thing he's doing is reading the coverages, and then when it does break down and we're not able to execute, he's using his speed, and you see what he did there on that fourth down play. He's able to get outside the defense and make the throw.
Coach, what happened at the beginning of the game with that coin toss?
Oh, my goodness. I love to know myself. But, you know, we just got to settle down. I know we got to go back here and kick off, but we just got to continue to stop them on defense.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right.
Back to you guys.
All right, it's halftime here at AT&T Stadium with the score. Texas 10, 12th ranked UCLA 3. Now we send you to the AT&T Fox College Football halftime. Here's Rob Stone.
Gus, Charles, Molly, thank you. We welcome you to the AT&T Fox College Football halftime, mobilizing your world. Rob Stone, Joel Klatt, Dave Wanstadt with you, Coach. You lose your star quarterback in the first quarter, so now how do you manage your new number one in the halftime locker room?
If I'm Jim Moore, I'm not going to have to change anything on offense, because all they were throwing really with Hundley was high percentage passes anyway. You lose the quarterback runs. You're not playing Oregon. You're not going to have to score 45 points. Texas scored on a scramble. I'm going to walk over to my defensive leaders, Jack and Kendricks, and I'm going to say, hey, guys, we're going to need to make some plays on defense. Make sure we execute one play at a time. Make no changes on offense. You're fine.
And for Texas, they go into the locker room, and they were able to capture in one snap what has eluded them the entire tenure that Charlie Strong has been their head coach. Confidence and chemistry. Confidence for their young quarterback and a team chemistry that had eluded them because Charlie Strong was a new coach and a team to their coach and his team. And it happened on one snap on 4th down.
And back to Brett Hundley, just want to reiterate, he has not been ruled out for the second half, so we may yet still see him. Coming off their emotional win last week at Stanford, USC is the highest-ranked team in LA, but their trip to Boston may end up costing them their top 10 ranking. And Mr. Klatt has some harsh words for Georgia's play calling. See what set him off.
Harsh or honest?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
$35,000 used cars and trucks nationwide. CarMax is the best place to start your car search. Great for Frank, who's quite particular.
Russian jazz funk next to Swedish hip hop.
When he knows what he wants.
Do you have Himalayan toad lilies?
Spotted or speckled?
Speckled.
Yes.
He has to have it.
A Cubist still life of rye bread. Sold.
It's perfect.
Which is why we'll ship a canary yellow Jeep with leather seats from Dallas to Burbank if it's the one Frank wants. CarMax. Start here.
This is the moment you've trained for. Don't let the pressure throw you off. You can do this.
Got it, Coach. I'm out to beat Bobby Flay.
Come on, Coach. What do you know about cooking?
It's not that hard.
Oh, thanks.
I learned from the best. You. I never miss an episode of Beat Bobby Flay with the TWC TV app. I can watch my favorite shows anytime, anywhere.
I got no way to beat that.
Call now to get a bundle starting at $79.99 a month. Upgrade to a qualifying package to get a free Dell 2-in-1. Time Warner Cable. Enjoy better.
It's here, Ford's Great American Tailgate Event, featuring America's best-selling brand, leading the way, Ford Fusion, C-Max, Focus, and Escape. Winning starts here, so hurry into Ford's Great American Tailgate Event. Now, for a limited time, save on most Ford vehicles with 0% financing for 72 months, or get up to $3,500 cash back.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Time when truck guys can depend on great offers on the 2014 North American Truck of the Year. Chevy Silverado, from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting, full-size pickups on the road. It's Truck Month. Trade up to this Silverado Crew Cab LT All-Star Edition for a total value of $8,500. See your Kentucky Select Chevy dealers.
Programming on Fox 56 is brought to you in part by Brothers Auto Sales.
Check this baby out. Mint condition. Just got it in. Got another one over here. Different color.
Hey guys, this is David Spade. Come watch 8 idiots battle it out in fantasy football this season. Hey gals, give us a cheer, huh?
Welcome back to the AT&T Fox College Football Halftime.
Game's biggest moment came with under 5 to go in the first quarter. Heisman candidate Brett Hundley runs, goes down, comes up holding his left elbow, and we have not seen him on the field since. Rob Joel Dave back here with you next Saturday, 6:30 Eastern here on Fox. We present number 4 Oklahoma at West Virginia. The Sooners, they rolled through their first 2 opponents, dropping 100 points in the process. Today, they tuned up for the nears with unbeaten Tennessee. And Trevor Knight with a shotgun wide open. Keith Ford, he takes it from 23 yards out.
I love the balance of this team, Coach. They're clearly a good running team, but Trevor Knight's starting to come along as a passer a little bit.
He is. And I didn't like that last coverage. Somebody was supposed to cover that guy.
Justin Worley, a little scramble, a little improvisation, finding Josh Smith. There's a 40-yard strike. Volunteers battling back, but Keith Ford does it again.
Yeah, this is what you're talking about, Joel. You know, they got a back. They can beat you, obviously, running the ball. The way Knight's playing, they got you on both sides.
The old ball coach, Steve Spurrier's beating Georgia 15 times, fourth quarter. Gamecocks up 3. Dylan Thompson drops back. Picked by Damian Swan, takes it back inside the 10.
You know, it's plays like that you come back to haunt you. You're trying to always score after an interception. Don't be content to catch it and get on the ground.
Marshall Morgan missed earlier and misses again here. So Georgia's still down 3, under 2 minutes left to go. Same score. We're going to have more about what set up that field goal in a moment. Georgia, no timeout. South Carolina going for it on 4th and inches. The mark heard throughout the SEC. I mean, you want to say he got it by how much?
Yeah.
How much?
I don't think you could slide a credit card through that space.
That was close, but a winner.
So the ball coach goes to 2-1. Number 9, USC at Boston College. Marcus Allen, Rodney Peete in attendance on a rainy day. In the Northeast, Cody Kessler in the second quarter with Trojans up 4. Finds Buck Allen, follows his blockers. 51 yards for the score. Guess who enjoyed this one from upstairs? Not on the field, but upstairs. Yes.
Stay there, Pat. Stay there, Pat.
Second quarter, Eagles down 4. Sherman Alston, little end around, and he is gone. And BC with the lead at the break.
The toughest thing for a young team to do, and USC is very young, play their best football on back-to-back weeks. That's what they're being asked to do right now on the road in a hostile situation.
Across the country, it's raining. I mean, there's a lot of mind games being played right now.
Wyoming had the early lead versus Oregon. That evaporated quickly, courtesy of Marcus Mariota. Threw for 2, ran for 2. Ducks rolls. All right, so let's circle back now to Georgia's loss as we go inside the headset presented by AT&T. Todd Gurley, 20 touches for 131 yards. Joel, did he deserve some more carries in that one?
Yes, at least one more carry. After that interception that set him up 1st and goal, and I agree, you know, as a defensive back, try to get in there into the end zone, but 1st and goal, just give it to your All-American running back. You don't put your inexperienced quarterback out on the edge so that he can make a mistake, which he does. Intentional grounding, he loses it down. They run it one more time with Gurley from the 15-yard line, and then you have to put it on the kicker's shoulders. I don't like doing that. He already missed once before in the day. All of a sudden, he comes out. What does he do? He misses again. Georgia should have won that ball game, and all they had to do was give the ball to Todd Gurley. I said this when Wisconsin lost to LSU earlier in the year. Coaches are there to put their players in position to be successful, and I don't feel like Georgia was able to do that today.
Well, you know, in critical situations, you want to get the ball to your best player. South Carolina, on the other side, 2 turnovers. Georgia does not turn over, and Steve Spurrier finds a way to win. If you look at the statistics, South Carolina ran the ball 40 times for 179 yards, and they only threw 30 passes. So, you know, statistically, you'd think it would be reversed. Spurrier would throw it 50 times, and they throw for in 30 passes, he throws 3 touchdowns. So they were very effective with their run game, very effective. The turnover thing, obviously, you know, 2 turnovers should get you beat against Georgia. Georgia just didn't make enough plays when they had to. Field goals, making those critical first downs.
Then their backs against the wall. South Carolina, they came out fighting.
Yep. Plenty more highlights still to come. We go back to Arlington right now. Paul Perkins, a little grab, a little run, and boom. Texas on top by 7.
Charlie, the demand on this network, it is increasing by the second.
It's crazy, huh?
And people are relying on it more than ever. We cover more than 99% of all Americans.
No, I can't imagine living without it. It's a place where people can come share knowledge and ideas. It's beautiful.
That's deep, Charlie.
My selfie just hit 100 likes. 100!
AT&T is building you a better network.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that playing cards with Kenny Rogers gets old pretty fast?
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. What? You get it?
I get the gist, yeah.
Okay. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
For over 100 years, our alumni have been earning awards like the Nobel Prize, the Pulitzer, Olympic medals, and the Heisman Trophy. But there's no sense limiting yourself just yet. The University of Texas. What starts here changes the world.
We are the moments that define October. We defy the odds and quiet the crowd.
That's a coffee trying to make that catch.
We are the flashes of greatness that make history. And this year, history will be made on Fox Sports 1.
It's sexy.
Oh, thank you.
It's outrageous.
Heard you're good with your mouth. What?
It's the banging return of Fox Tuesday.
So you guys want to come home with us? Me, her, you, and him.
Well,
with the season premieres of New Girl with Jessica Biel.
That's me naked. That's me with someone I thought was Larry King.
And The Mindy Project with It's Always Sunny's Rob McElhaney.
Just let me dominate you.
Just be submissive for once.
I am not that kind of Asian.
It all starts Tuesday at 9, 8 Central on Fox.
Fox Wednesday. It's time to join the band.
What would you like to hear?
Silence.
Critics are calling Red Band Society a lightning bolt of fresh air.
Your soul is you, and they can never cut into your soul. So hold on.
Don't miss your favorite new show of fall.
Let me explain. I don't want to hear it.
Red Band Society premieres this Wednesday at 9, 8 Central on Fox.
Booth killed 3 FBI agents.
Whoever did this to me and my wife, they're gonna pay.
You're not a cop in here.
The FBI has no idea what we're doing. The more people who know, the greater risk to Booth.
How's Christine?
Terrified she may never see you again. And so am I. They're counting on you getting killed in here.
Emmy Award winner John Mulaney is coming to Fox.
I think I could be the next Johnny Carson, but also do movies.
Ew, what? John, you'll be lucky if you're Carson Daly and you go to the movies.
Mulaney premieres Sunday, October 5th on Fox.
Don't miss a special sneak peek of Gotham this Tuesday during Utopia on Fox.
Welcome back to the AT&T Fox College Football Halftime.
Our partner AT&T installed a 130-foot interactive LED fan experience board in its namesake stadium there in Arlington. It's a high-tech way of rallying fans with a Unite the House app and enhancing the game. The experienced fans, they can submit photos for display, interact throughout the game with trivia, participate in polls, and most importantly, celebrate the key moments in the game. Highlights. Most expected number 11 Notre Dame to roll Purdue in Indianapolis.
What are they wearing? What's going on?
The new look. I kind of like it. Everett
You
Golson.
do?
I'm not like an old stodgy guy in uniforms.
I guess I am.
Yeah, a little bit. Golson runs it in to give the Irish a lead, and they're up 3 in the third quarter. Here's a big upset. The 17 Virginia Tech at home to East Carolina. Shane Carden runs it in from 1 yard out to give the Pirates the lead, but Tech drive. Last play of the game, Michael Brewer sends it up and out. East Carolina with a big upset.
You know, it's been crazy, you know, to get a good football team. How do you go beat Ohio State and then come out and be so flat the next week? It's just disappointing in Virginia Tech today.
Number 15, Stanford hosting Army. Kevin Hogan. Stanford wins it 35-0. 2 shutouts in their first 3 games. First time Cardinal have done that since 1949. Let's focus back on our game right now. UCLA trailing on the road at a neutral site game in Arlington versus Texas. And Coach, you're in the locker room for Texas right now. You might be saying to yourself, we may have just found our running game finally.
Well, you know, it's not a secret that because of all the injuries and suspensions, the best part of their offense is their running backs. Take the pressure off your quarterback. Run that ball at UCLA the second half.
And for UCLA, we'll see if Brett Hundley comes back. Probable in the second half. They've got to get down the field to take away that pressure to the front 7 of Texas.
But we know UCLA will be receiving the kick again in the second quarter. A big day on our Fox family of networks here. Of course, UCLA, Texas, second half action coming up on Fox. A fun one lower right on the Big Ten network. They're at the break right now with Rutgers leading Penn State. UTSA, Oklahoma State on Fox Sports Networks. And a little live MLB on Fox Sports 1, San Diego and the D-backs. Enjoy the second half.
A celebrity visit has everyone going bananas.
No.
It's like a monkey in the wrench. A wrench and a monkey in a...
All new Hell's Kitchen, Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on Fox.
There's a lot revealed on the Mindy season premiere.
I'm actually surprised that you feel so comfortable sharing all this with me.
So comfortable, I just farted.
The Mindy Project premieres Tuesday on Fox.
Like the 2014 Nissan Sentra. It's sure to keep you and your friends moving and connected. Yeah, life at the top is pretty good. Choose the 2014 Sentra just $149 per month, or get 0% APR for up to 72 months. It's a great choice. Nissan, innovation that excites. Shop at choosenissan.com.
DQ pumpkin pie blizzards are amazing, but there's a new apple pie blizzard now too. Impossible choice.
Pumpkin pie for my pumpkin.
Thanks, Graham.
But apple's your favorite.
Granny Smith.
Apple. Pumpkin. Apple. Pumpkin. Apple. Pumpkin. Who's my little man?
You know what? I'll get both.
The new DQ Apple Pie Blizzard with real Granny Smith apples, or the classic Pumpkin Pie Blizzard. This is fan food, not fast food.
This is the moment you've trained for. Don't let the pressure throw you off. You can do this.
Got it, Coach. I'm out to beat Bobby Flay.
Come on, Coach. What do you know about cooking?
It's not that hard.
Oh, thanks.
I learned from the best. You. I never miss an episode of Beat Bobby Flay with the TWC TV app. I can watch my favorite shows anytime, anywhere.
I got no way to beat that.
Call now to get a bundle starting at $79.99 a month. Upgrade to a qualifying package to get a free Dell 2-in-1. Time Warner Cable. Enjoy better.
It's here, Ford's Great American Tailgate Event, featuring America's best-selling brand. Introducing Ford Edge, Explorer, Escape, and the 2015 Ford Expedition, all powered by EcoBoost technology. Hurry in to Ford's Great American Tailgate Event. Now, for a limited time, save on most Ford vehicles with 0% financing for 72 months, or get up to $6,500 cash back.
Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
The mark of one true champion. K-State. Texas Tech. Texas. West Virginia. Baylor. Oklahoma State. Kansas. Oklahoma. TCU. Iowa State. The Big 12 Conference.
Put that on sale. Take me back to the shack, back to the start with the lightning strap. Kicking the door, more hardcore, rocking out like it's 94. Let's turn up the radio, turn off those stupid singing.
And welcome back to the Fox College Football Game of the Week, presented by the Creed LED bulb. And Texas with a surprising 10-3 lead over 12th ranked UCLA as we prepare to start the second half. Gus Johnson along with Charles Davis and CD. You have to like the way Coach Strong prepared his Longhorns in that first half. And for UCLA, we're going to find out a lot about the Bruins over the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, Charlie Strong got his Longhorns off the deck after the BYU embarrassment. And now Jim Moore has got to get his UCLA Bruins going because they haven't really gotten started this season in a complete game. The three things you need to know here for this ball game in the first 30 minutes. Brett Hundley hurt his left elbow, left the game. We have not seen him back yet. Jerry Neuheisel now in the game at quarterback. And Texas's defense has done a fantastic job holding them since that time. And of course, we couldn't resist, folks. Swoops, there it is. Tyrone Swoops, the young quarterback, has played awfully well. So for Jim Mora, he's got to get his team ready to go. I think the offensive line has to play much better in the second half and help his running backs. And Texas on defense continue to attack UCLA's offense and Jerry Neuheisel.
So Hundley
on the sideline. Let's go downstairs to Molly McGrath.
Thanks, Gus. I talked to Bruins head coach Jim Moore at the half. He told me that Brett Hundley is doubtful to return. He has that left elbow wrapped in ice, but he said, look, I'm not worried. We have all the confidence in the world in Jerry Neuheisel. He was born for this. This is like a movie script. Neuheisel's family is from Texas. We believe in him. We just got to protect our quarterback and stop the run for that fairy tale ending. Gus?
And you saw Coach Wannstedt during the halftime talk about if you're Texas, you got to run the ball.
Yeah, you got to run and take the pressure up. And UCLA, the same. We see our first half stats there presented by Geico. Went in the way of Texas as that game developed.
Here's a run by Paul Perkins with daylight. Perkins breaking it back again. Paul Perkins all the way down to the UT 15. That's a gain of 48. Duke Thomas with the saving tackle.
Exactly what Coach Wannstedt was talking about. You've got a quarterback in the game who hasn't played much. Take the pressure off. Offensive line, these guys here have to get it together and really help out these running backs and create some space. They did on the first play.
Here's Neuheisel underneath, and Devin Fuller with the catch. Andre Diggs comes up with the tackle. Hundley headsets on.
And that's
elbow wrap.
That's impressive, isn't it, Gus? You see your starting quarterback out of the game. He could be in the locker room moping. Instead, he's out trying to help his team.
2nd down and 6 at the 11 opening drive of the second half for UCLA. Jordan James. So Texas hit with a big shot to start this second half. Adrian Colbert with the tackle. On the big run. Brings up 3rd down, though, for UCLA. Down 10-3.
But after that big run, that big lightning bolt they struck with early, it's important to turn it into points here. You can imagine if Texas forces them to kick a field goal, a win for the Longhorns. Plays in opponent territory, Texas 10-8 so far this evening.
3rd down 2 at the 9. They'll hand it straight ahead of the first down for UCLA. Perkins. Shiro Davis, the junior from Shreveport, Louisiana, with the tackle. So 1st down and goal now for the Bruins. Nate Starks comes into the game at running back. And they'll give it to him. Hicks defensively for Texas. Brett Hundley going out in the first quarter with an elbow injury. He's taken back into the locker room in the second quarter.
I'll tell you what, when they evaluate him for the NFL, the character check mark will be huge to watch a young man come back and help his team like that. See if they put the ball in the hands of Neuheisel to throw it here in this situation. Maybe Duarte, 18.
2nd and goal with the 3. Neuheisel throws it into the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Jordan Payton, the intended receiver. Michael Thompson covering defensively for Texas.
Excellent coverage by Michael Thompson. Had him pinned to the back of the end zone and made it difficult to get the ball to him.
3rd down goal at the 3.
And Eddie Vanderdoes, number 47, has come into the ball game at a fullback position for UCLA. He can catch the ball if they sneak him out of the backfield.
Miles Jack in at running back. Neuheisel on the bootleg. Back of the end zone. Touchdown. Ayesi. And just like that, UCLA on their opening drive with a chance to tie it up.
Vanderdoes gets out into the flat. Yese just works in here. And that's how Neuheisel finds it. Good adjustment by Yese coming back inside to catch it.
And the extra point is good. Bruins striking quickly to start the second half. And we're tied up at 10.
Shelves across America are still filled with these old-fashioned bulbs that create more heat than light. Now, they may be good for some things, but they're terrible for your wallet. This Cree LED bulb is 84% more efficient than an incandescent, turning more of your money into light, not waste. Don't you love the smell of planned obsolescence in the morning?
The Cree LED bulb.
Chris and I have our friendly rivalry. Giants, Cowboys, you know the deal. But we sure agreed on getting rid of cable and upgrading to DirecTV with NFL Sunday Ticket. It's the only way we can watch our favorite teams every week. Sure, we still argue sometimes. We're just like any couple, really.
Become the world's most powerful fan. Get NFL Sunday Ticket included at no extra charge. Call 1-800-DIRECTV.
Conviction, creativity, courage. This is the Mazda way. It's why Automobile Magazine says Mazda's CX-5 has charmed us with its lively chassis and excellent fuel economy. And why KBB.com says the CX-5 is one of the 10 best SUVs under $25,000. The Mazda CX-5. What do you drive?
Hi, can I help you?
I'm looking for a phone plan. It has to be a great one, and I don't compromise.
Okay, how about 10 gigs of data to share, unlimited talk and text, and you can choose from 2 to 10 lines.
Wow, sounds like a great deal. So, I'm getting exactly what I want then.
Appears so.
Now, I'm not too sure what to do with my arms right now, because this is where I usually start throwing things.
Oh, that's terrifying.
AT&T's best ever pricing. 2 to 10 lines, 10 gigs of truly shareable data, unlimited talk and text, starting at $130 a month.
Fox College Football is sponsored by the Cree LED bulb, the biggest thing since the light bulb. By Progressive, making it easy to bundle your home and car insurance. And by AT&T, mobilizing your world. So Jim Mora and his Bruins striking quickly, game tied at 10. And Charlie Strong, when he looks back at this game, will say to himself,
coin toss.
The coin toss.
And, you know, coaches give explicit instructions to their captains before they go out. I've seen it happen before, though, Gus. Captain goes out, gets a little bit confused, and guess what? You end up losing the you end up losing your right to receive a kickoff in one of the halves. Texas lost it for both halves. That came back to haunt them as UCLA got the ball and scored.
So Fairbairn to send it away. Duke Thomas, Marcus Johnson back deep. And Marcus Johnson will take a knee. Let's go to Cole Wright in the studio for a Lowe's Never Stop Improving game break.
Thank you, fellas. Rice and Texas A&M, 7-zip Aggies, Kenny Hill and Ricky Seals-Jones. That's how you get it done. 13-yard connection. That made it a 2-score game. The Heisman campaign continues for Kenny Thrill. Back to you, gents.
Right. How about Ricky Seals-Jones? You know who his cousin is? Eric Dickerson.
It's a nice cousin to have.
Ended up going to Texas A&M instead of SMU.
See, I could be a really wise guy right now, but I'm not going to say anything.
We'll think it, won't say it.
So Charlie Strong and his offense takes over, first down and 10 at the 25. Swoops. Knocked away. Terrific defending. And that's Ishmael Adams. And if you weren't with us at the top of the broadcast, UCLA won the toss. They deferred. Texas chose to kick it. That's why UCLA got the ball to start the second half.
Something about the state of Texas. If you go back to the old AFL, the name Abner Haynes, Google it if you get a chance. In the championship game, in overtime, his team won the toss, and he said, we'll kick to the clock. And they ended up having to kick off in overtime. Fortunately, they still won the game. But people in Texas still remember that with the old Dallas Texans.
Second down and 10, Swoops. And you just pulled that out of your head. I mean,
I've got some stuff in there that probably shouldn't be there. But Abner Haynes was one of the all-time great players in the AFL who made a mistake in overtime of an AFL championship game. Fortunately enough, they got the ball back and won the game. But otherwise, can you imagine? He ran over to Hank Scribb. Hank's like, why are we kicking off? Didn't we win the toss? My bad, Coach. I thought we wanted to defend an end.
Third down and 3 at the 32.
They may end up taking a timeout here.
And yes, they will. Coach Strong signaling for the timeout. Faced with the third down. Back after this.
He loved skiing. He loved skateboarding. So young Tom Sims combined them both, creating a whole new way down the mountain. Uncompromising creativity, it's the way we made the Mazda CX-5. Skyactiv technology combines nimble handling with better highway mileage than any other SUV, including hybrids. This is the Mazda CX-5. What do you drive?
Great rates for great rides. Geico Motorcycle. See how much you could save.
Easy chip shot. So much for overtime. Best overtime ever.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Get up to 20% off and 1,000 rewards points at bestwestern.com with a swipe, a tap, or a click. Get up to 20% off and enjoy breakfast, free high-speed internet, and 1,000 rewards points. Only at bestwestern.com.
Lowe's presents How to Work Out the Triceps.
Impress your guests. L&B 24-inch vanity, now just $119.
Fox College Football is sponsored by the Mazda CX-5. Is downright fun and confidence-inspiring on a curving road. All right, this October, history will be made as baseball's postseason moves to America's new sports network. Fox Sports 1 is your new home for baseball's National League Division and Championship Series. And it all begins October 3rd. Third down to 3 at the 32 for Texas. Here's Swoops. Throws on the move. Shipley at the plate. Had it in his hands, but good coverage by
It's Darius Pickett.
Darius Pickett.
Another freshman. Now watch. Look at Pickett. He's in the coverage there, and he goes through the traffic and is there at the catch, what you call the moment of truth when the ball arrives at the receiver's hands. And I thought it was Pickett because that's who we have, number 8. Instead, that says Ortiz, Jalen Ortiz on the back of number 8's jersey. The number 8 we were given was a Darius Pickett.
Adams over to the sideline. And we'll take a break. Jerry Neuheisel back on the field right after this.
Create a better website at squarespace.com. Start your free trial today.
KFC $5 fill-up. Couple pieces of chicken, gigantic mashed potatoes. A biscuit and a cookie and a drink. It's amazing. All of this for $5. Spork.
Retirement solutions from New York Life can help you keep good going.
Bruce Lee proved might can be light, conviction, creativity, courage. This is the Mazda way. It's why Car and Driver says Mazda is punching above its weight. Kelley Blue Book says they're fuel efficient, reliable, and offer strong resale value. And for the second year straight, Mazda is KBB.com's lowest 5-year cost to own brand. What do you drive?
I've seen it all up here. I've seen flip flickers, Hail Marys. I see nachos. Y'all think I haven't seen up here? A playoff. You heard about playoff? You heard about playoff? Can you hear it? His whole idea of playoff is pretty much my idea. This year, we're crowning the first true, undisputed #1. All those other seasons, they don't count. This is like the first real season of college football. Yeah! Oh, man. Super painful. I'm sorry. That's okay. Let's go, Dr. Rabbit.
New Girl is back.
Dirty, dirty, dirty.
With a wedding event that's unbelievable.
That's me naked. That's me with someone I thought was Larry King.
Jessica Biel stars on the season premiere of New Girl this Tuesday at 9/8 Central on Fox.
Yeah, here are the top 5 teams ranked in the AP coming into this week. Auburn at number 5, Oklahoma at number 4, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Last week was number 2. They were 3 last week. And then Oregon moves into the 2 slot, and Florida State, the defending national champions, at number 1.
First down at 10 of the 24. And this is Paul Perkins. Terrific defending for Texas. Jordan Hicks. We've called his name a number of times today.
Well, that was well diagnosed, wasn't it, by Jordan Hicks? They tried a little misdirection, throw back against the grain. Hicks is right there for the play.
A loss of 2. 2nd and 12 at the 22. Perkins keeps his legs churning. Desmond Jackson brings him down.
Remember the big run to start the second half by Perkins? Adrian Clem is the offensive line coach for UCLA. He did not like the way his offensive line played at Virginia, despite the fact Jake Brendel wasn't in the lineup. Their starting center. They had to shuffle and move Scott Quessenberry into center and bring in a true freshman, Najee Turan, to play. They gave up 5 sacks in that game. He didn't play well. He really got after him. The next week, they played a lot better against Memphis. I'll bet you at the half, he told his offensive line, guys, a lot of this game's going to come on us now. Backup quarterback in the game. We're not going to throw it the way we did before. We need you to be real strong in the run game in the second half.
Injured Longhorn on the field is Desmond Jackson, the senior from Houston.
He's the counterpart to Malcolm Brown. They're the 2 forces inside. Desmond Jackson, known as Tank, one of the strongest guys on the team. You know, when you go and work out, Gus, for that 225 on the bench, you start, pumping them out. Desmond Jackson goes 32 times at 225.
32 times?
So he's getting close to your range.
Huh. Jackson has to be helped off. 32 times, 225. That's a strong man.
It's a strong man. Because you're also looking at, 6 foot 298 listed. So the shorter arms probably help, but he's put some time in that weight room. And look at that. There's the head coach, Charlie Strong, going out to help his young man off the field.
3rd down and 6 at the 28. Here's Neuheisel. Looking for the first down. Has Devin Lucien, but he won't get it. He comes up short. Duke Thomas.
Watch the defensive backs. You know what they're doing? Flat-footed reads, meaning they're not retreating at the snap very much. They're just staying right there because they're not respecting a receiver running by them yet. So without that, you stay right in the spot, play everything short and contested.
Pat Mangle back in the game after being injured in the first half. The punt. Shipley with the fair catch at the 35. So Tyrone swoops. And the Texas offense coming up right after this.
Conviction, creativity, courage. This is the Mazda way. It's why Automobile Magazine says Mazda's CX-5 has charmed us with its lively chassis and excellent fuel economy. And why KBB.com says the CX-5 is one of the 10 best SUVs under $25,000. The Mazda CX-5. What do you drive?
Lowe's presents How to Work Out the Triceps.
Impress your guests. L&B 24-inch vanity, now just $119.
I have big news. Bacon and cheese have been stuffed in a crust.
Pizza Hut's new bacon and cheese stuffed crust with hardwood smoked bacon and a blend of 3 cheeses. For a limited time, get a large one topping for just $11.99 and a free 2-liter of Pepsi when you order online. Order now at pizzahut.com.
Smoke in the sky and fire in the air. Desire burns between them. Lead your way, sing your song. Moving every day, going further on.
No matter who you cheer for, we're all fans. Great tailgates start at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price every day.
Yeah, girl. You know, I've been thinking about us. And, I just can't fight it anymore. It's bundle time. Feel those savings, baby.
And that's how a home and auto bundle is made. Better he learns it here than on the streets.
The miracle of bundling. Now that's progressive.
We are the flashes of greatness that make history. And this year, history will be made on Fox Sports 1.
Next Saturday, the Fox College Game of the Week comes to you live from Morgantown as the 4th-ranked Oklahoma Sooners, led by Trevor Knight, head east to take on the West Virginia Mountaineers for prime time. Big 12 clash on Fox Sports 1 and Fox for a full slate of college football starting at 3:30 p.m. Eastern and streaming live on Fox Sports Go. Remember, West Virginia won today. They beat Maryland. They played Alabama tough early in the season. First game, losing to the Crimson Tide 33-20. First down at 10 at the 35. Brown. And Malcolm Brown. Stopped by Eric Kendricks. Brown had a good rhythm going, but was taken out of the game for Jonathan Gray. And let's see if he can get that rhythm back.
He had 47 yards in the first half, ran the ball very well. Some nice ripping, slashing runs by Malcolm Brown.
2nd and 6 at the 39. Swoops. And Johnson with the catch of the first down, Texas. Now Desmond Johnson being carted off. He'll go inside for an evaluation.
Yeah, the counterpart to Malcolm Brown, big Desmond Jackson. They call him Tank. They'll go get him evaluated. Hopefully we'll get to see him back here. Like the illusion they showed on the last pass play, Gus. Little cross action, circling, and slipping it in for the completion.
Goes down to 10 at the 47. And Brown spinning, he'll pick up 3.
Even on runs where Malcolm Brown isn't getting into the secondary, he's winning his run. That play should have been at the line of scrimmage 1 yard. Stays with it, spins off of it, and ends up gaining 3. Eric Kendricks met him in the hole, and for him to spin out of a tackle by Kendricks, that takes some effort. Because Kendricks is one of the better tacklers in the country.
Second and 7. Brown the single setback. Shipley the motion man. Play fake. Roll line. Swoops. Incomplete. That one thrown behind Shipley.
Is really the only place to throw it, which is interesting because Jaleel Wadu, number 2, had sat in the short zone and had taken away the rest of the crossing route for Shipley. So when Shipley came, Swoops had to throw it to the backside of him. Otherwise, he ran him right into Wadu, and either it was a collision or a play on the football.
So Texas needs to go to the UCLA 43-yard line. Faced with a 3rd down and 7. Ball at midfield. And Stoops will call a timeout.
And Charlie Strong is very unhappy right now. It's another timeout that had to be used.
Only one timeout remaining for Texas.
Here's a good one, Seattle. What did Geico say to the Mariner? We could save you a boatload. But what's Seattle's favourite noise? The Puget Sound. All right, never mind. Don't matter. This is a classic. What does an alien seamstress sew with? A space needle. Oh, come off it, Captain.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
The Texas Longhorns have played with great spirit, but they have mishandled some situations today.
Coin toss, where they ended up losing the ability to receive in both halves. A number of timeouts because they're not able to get the play calls in correctly. Let's see if they move swoops here. That's when they have the most success throwing the football.
3rd down and 7 at midfield. Swoops, checks down. Malcolm Brown lowers his shoulder, but will not pick up the 1st down. Kendricks, along with Priest Willis.
Oh, look at that shot at Kendricks. Gus, that was a big league play by Eric Kendricks. Okay, look at 6 right here. Now watch him run to the football. Tries to get cut down by Jackson Shipley. Look at him get off the ground and make the play with some help from Priest Willis. Eric Kendricks, that's a great example of refusing to stay blocked. Coaches tell you all the time, you're going to get blocked, but don't stay blocked. Eric Kendricks scrambles through and makes another big-time play.
William Russ punting for the 3rd time. He's at his own 39. Adams back deep at the 7. Fair catch at the 11. Now, there's a brand new show coming to Fox that critics are really raving about, saying things like it's a lightning bolt of fresh air with the IT ensemble of the season. You don't want to miss Red Band Society this Wednesday at 9/8 Central on Fox.
Yeah, it's headed up by an Academy Award nominee, Octavia Spencer. Remember her in The Help?
Yes.
Look at Jerry Neuheisel's numbers. Have been accurate, but they're not getting much yardage out of it. Paul Perkins doing yeoman's duty, running and catching the football.
1st down to 10 of the 12. And Jerry Neuheisel will throw it on 1st down to the far side. Jordan Payton. And he gets close to the 1st down. May have it. Well, they're spotted a little short. So he'll gain close to 9 yards.
Finally, they get Jordan Payton. I believe that's his 1st catch of the evening. Their leading receiver coming into the game, the guy that Brett Hundley trusted the most in the receiver position.
And they get off to Paul Perkins, who picks up the 1st down. Jordan Payton last week against Memphis, 7 catches, 104 yards. He's had 15 catches coming into this game. Brett Hundley, if you weren't with us at the beginning of our game in the 1st quarter, Brett Hundley going out with an elbow. Perkins.
Looks like they're going heavy here for UCLA. I think they brought in an extra offensive lineman, number 68, Connor McDermott, playing on the right end here. He's an offensive tackle.
3rd and 1. Play fake. Neuheisel has to get rid of it. Incomplete. Texas drop pressure. Cedric Reed. And UCLA has to punt.
And that's the 2nd time tonight that Cedric Reed has made a big play without actually touching the football. Because on the play fake, they thought they would get him frozen. They weren't able to because he got right in the face of Neuheisel. and he altered the play without physically touching anyone.
Jackson Shipley back deep. And he'll fair catch it at the 30-yard line.
So I said earlier in this game that the pressure had shifted to UCLA's defense. Okay, because they lost Hundley, the offense might have a little bit of a struggle, and Texas's defense was going to attack UCLA's offense without Brett Hundley. Now, the Texas offense has to find a way to score some points. Their defense is playing very well for them, making this stand up. They've got to find a way to put the ball in the end zone, kick it through the posts, and help out their defense a little.
Jonathan Gray back in the game. Here's Swoops. And complete. That one thrown pretty well. Should have been a catch for John Harris, who made a big one in the first half.
So fortunate it wasn't picked off. That's a tip drill the defensive backs work on all the time. A little high, but John Harris got to go up and get it. You got to help out your quarterback sometimes. And that ball stays up, and Ish Adams, quick, almost gets to the football.
Second and 10. Swoops again. This time to Gray. Jonathan Gray. He is roughed up. Tahan Goodman, the safety. Now you see UCLA defensively. They're really starting to deliver some blows.
You know what Tahan Goodman's nickname is? The Serpent, because he strikes. And boy, did he on that play. Getting his first start at UCLA tonight for Randall Goforth. Normally the starter, he has injuries to both shoulders. Goodman has come in and played well this evening.
Gain of 4. Third down, 6 is the 34. UCLA showing blitz. Here they come. Swoops. Finds Gray. And he will not get the first down. Jalen Ortiz defensively pushed him out of bounds, and Texas has to punt it away.
It looked like they might have had a chance on that. Might have had a chance on that play. It looked like it was set up, but UCLA's ability to close in the secondary. Jalen Ortiz took away what appeared to be a nice opening after the pass was completed. Second nice play we've seen this evening from Jalen Ortiz.
So Ish Adams goes back. He's standing at his own 19. William Russ. High spiraling punt. That backs up Adams to the 5. And Adams, great special teams coverage. Going down inside the 10. Peter Jenkins with the tackle on special teams, a 59-yard punt. Fox Sports Supports is proud to team up with Boys and Girls Clubs of America. Boys and Girls Clubs help young people to reach their full potential through programs that promote character, leadership, education, healthy lifestyles, and more. For more information, visit foxsportssupports.com. First down and 10 of the 12. Neuheisel, far side. And Jordan Payton will get out of bounds after gaining 6.
That is the staple of what they're doing, throwing the football early in downs. Jerry Neuheisel throwing it out to the flats. Wide receiver screens, swings. UCLA a nice gain on first down.
Get the feeling that that may set up a double move to go down the field. Second and 4 at the 18. Perkins out of the backfield. And he's wrestled out of bounds at the 22 by Duke Thomas.
And I think you made an excellent point there, Gus, about what it could set up, which is one of the reasons I think that Texas has not totally come up and just jammed every receiver at the line of scrimmage. They're still protecting themselves a little bit with the double move. Nice job by Perkins getting all he could with good coverage. There's Duke Thomas over the top finishing off the play.
First down from the 23. And he'll hand it off to Jordan James. But you know who I'm really impressed with? in terms of poise. And I'm sure our colleague at the Pac-12 Network, who's probably sitting in the studio right now, would agree with you.
Yeah, Jerry Neuheisel's done a very good job this evening, jumping into a tough situation and acting unfazed.
Coach's kid, ready to play. First down, Jordan James.
You know how they always tell the backup you have to practice as if you're going to play? And, you know, most kids really don't listen to that. Like, I'll never play. Brett Hundley's always out there. Jerry Neuheisel does and did. And that's why he's out there and able to maneuver the offense as well as he has tonight.
First down at the 34. James again. With daylight. Jordan James out of bounds, but he gets inside Texas territory. An 18-yard pickup. Duke Thomas knocks it down.
You remember in our meeting with Jim Moore, he did say that Jerry Neuheisel, if he does want to coach, Jim would hire him tomorrow on his staff. If he engineers a win tonight, that could happen sooner rather than later, huh?
They got him on it. First down and 10. This time it's Devin Lucien. And now, great balance by UCLA, and they're keeping this Texas defense off balance.
I like that observation, Gus, because really when you look at it, they're not doing a lot to them. They're mixing it up, throwing it out, wide receiver screen, swing, and then running the ball inside. And they've been effective with that combination.
Eyes over Perkins this time. Cedric Reed tackles him, and he's close to a first down.
This is one of those drives where I think the offensive line is starting to really come together and gel for UCLA. Protecting in the pass game and in the run game, creating enough space and moving people, displacing them enough that the running backs are finding 3, 4, 5 yards of crack.
First down at the Texas 38. Neuheisel pump fake. Lucien breaks the tackle, gets out of bounds at about the line of scrimmage, but a late hit, it looks like, and a flag on the play.
And I don't know if that was on the actual tackle of Lucien. I saw Mossy Johnson, 14, over the sideline, tangled up with a couple of Texas players. You see Lucien, 15, he's over the sideline, but here's the end of the play, and that's going to be the penalty. Mossy Johnson, number 14.
After the play was over,
Jenkins.
Personal foul, offense number 14. 15-yard penalty, it'll be second down.
Now this is the first game that Mossy Johnson has played, a true freshman. A little over-exuberant, trying to make a play at the end, and it cost his team. They had it going very well. Now you talk about coaches when they say we can't get behind the chains. First and 26 is what's, excuse me, second and 26, which is commonly known as behind the chains.
Ball caught, Devin Fuller.
Wow, did you see Condre Diggs, number 6 for Texas, get upset with his teammate on that play?
Yes, he was.
You know why? Because Adrian Colbert was playing for the interception instead of playing through the receiver and try and break up the pass, allowed the play to be completed.
Gain of 6, 3rd and 16 at the 44. They need to go to the 28 of Texas for a first down. And broken up. Beautifully done, Jordan Hicks. No turnovers in this game so far, but Texas has had some opportunities.
Now that's known as bracket coverage. Jordan Hicks, the linebacker, underneath. Over the top was number 6, Quandre Diggs. Very difficult to fit a ball into that tight of coverage. Hicks had the best play on the ball, but Diggs had the coverage over the top as well.
Shipley inside his own 10, heading to the far side. Wow, and he fair catches it inside the 5.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he'd like to have that one back.
Yeah. Look, if you're going to fair catch it to 4, you're better off letting it hit and taking your chances, because you're not going to get much worse. We see what's happened so far in this game. Brett Hundley, the injured elbow in the first half. He went to the locker room. Now he's on the sideline trying to help his team. The touchdown pass, Tyrone Swoops, MJ McFarland in the first half. And what a beautiful throw by Jerry Neuheisel, throwing Nate Yesse open to equalize things here at 10.
So Texas backed up now. Gus Johnson, Charles Davis, Molly McGrath, and Mike Pereira in L.A. A pretty clean game so far. First down and 10 at the 4. Swoops. Fires Johnson. First down. Marcus Johnson ran a great route. And Tyrone Swoops put it on the money.
And actually had enough time that he let the receiver clear the underneath coverage. It looked like Ish Adams was underneath. He let Johnson clear it and put the ball on the number 7 of Marcus Johnson for the completion.
Gain of 16. Marcus Johnson, 4 catches, 40 yards. Malcolm Brown now. Gets through. Crosses the 25 up to the 26. Miles Jack making the tackle. And a gain of 6.
You know who else is growing up tonight? This offensive line of Texas.
Right.
10 combined starts coming into this evening. They were overwhelmed in the second half against BYU last week. Had a tough time. But now they're starting to put it together. Marcus Hutchins, number 65, the left tackle. In fall camp, he was a defensive lineman. These guys now just putting it together, about 3 weeks together as a unit.
2nd and 4. Brown again. And this time, not a lot of room. Kendricks at the bottom. Kenny Clark up top for UCLA. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 3. Game tied at 10 apiece. Texas led 10-3 at halftime, but UCLA scored on their opening drive of the second half. Jerry Neuheisel throwing his first career touchdown. 3rd and 3. Swoops goes up top. And a flag on the play in the backfield. Incomplete. John Harris, the intended receiver.
John Harris almost wrapped around and made the catch. But that flag in the backfield is usually bad for the offense.
Holding. Offense number 76. Penalties declined. 4th down.
Yeah, it's the second hold against Kent Perkins tonight, but now that it'll be a 4th down and Texas will have to punt the ball away. Deion Hollins was coming on the rush and Perkins had to grab him before he got to his quarterback. Charlie Strong was watching the replay on the big screen overhead. It's mesmerizing, isn't it?
Certainly is. Will Russ drives this football again. Ish Adams back to the 10. Adams tries to get outside, but nothing doing. Nashawn Hughes with the special teams tackle. Back-to-back monstrous punts. 63 yards for that one for Russ. Prior to it, he had a 59-yard punt.
That was really good coverage because my initial thought was he might have out-kicked his coverage. Looked like Ish Adams had plenty of room when he caught the ball, but the coverage came so quickly and closed. Very well done by the Texas punt coverage team.
So UCLA will start from their own 22. James.
Hobbled it in the backfield.
And that'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. UCLA striking quickly. Jerry Neuheisel, first career touchdown. We're tied at 10, heading to the 4th.
You have a little danger in your eye. I wonder what you plan to do with that.
You'll have to wait and see.
James Gordon is not a good guy. He's the most honest man I've ever met.
Bruce, I promise you, I will find the man who did this.
But this is not a city for nice guys. You understand?
No.
Gotham series premiere Monday, September 22nd on Fox.
You smell the cheese in the air?
I do. I thought there was a lot of cheese on the cheesy pub chicken sandwich, but you clearly went all out here.
Well, 'tis the cheesin', my friend. If not now, then when?
Yeah,
You know?
well, maybe never, but...
In case I haven't already said it, cheesin's greetings.
You said it 3 times already, but thank you. I'll take it again, yes.
Okay, gotcha. Doesn't get cheddar than this.
Cheese it up with the Cheesy Pub Chicken Sandwich and save room for creamy cheesecake bites. This is how you Sonic.
These are serious times.
That ISIS can't be defeated without hitting its
311,000 jobless claims.
Waves of unaccompanied children. 52,000.
Implementing Obamacare has the potential to be a train wreck.
We don't have a strategy yet. In Kentucky, we have a proven leader. When so many in Washington can't do the job, shouldn't Kentucky have a senator who can? Obama needs Allison Grimes. Kentucky needs Mitch McConnell.
I'm Mitch McConnell, and I approve this message.
Modern Family, Monday at 6 on Fox 56.
This is the moment you've trained for. Don't let the pressure throw you off. You can do this.
Got it, Coach. I'm out to beat Bobby Flay.
Come on, Coach. What do you know about cooking?
It's not that hard.
Oh, thanks.
I learned from the best. You. I never miss an episode of Beat Bobby Flay with the TWC TV app. I can watch my favorite shows anytime, anywhere.
I got no way to beat that.
Call now to get a bundle starting at $79.99 a month. Upgrade to a qualifying package to get a free Dell 2-in-1. Time Warner Cable. Enjoy better.
People often ask me about Central Kentucky and what makes it so special. It's the people. Nowhere else are people so genuine and so nice. And yet those same people are so passionate about the things they love.
That's why I jumped at the chance to work on the 10 o'clock news. It's all the news, weather, and sports you need. Plus, it's an hour earlier.
Join us at 10
on Fox.
We understand how UCLA feels about it. Game tied at 10. We start the 4th. Bruins 2nd and 5. Neuheisel handing it off to Perkins. He'll push the pile forward and pick up a first down.
Right behind his center, number 54, Jake Brendel. It's his 3rd year as a starter, and he is a Texan who's back home to play this game. He had a little chip on his shoulder. Texas didn't offer him a scholarship.
He's from Plano. And Perkins again. And in today's world of college football, Charles, where you see offenses trying to run 80, 90 plays, it's kind of refreshing to see a smash-mouth game where both teams are determined to run the ball.
And both have to in this situation tonight, because helping out young offensive lines and quarterbacks.
Perkins again, and another first down for the Bruins. And at the top of the second half, Charles, you said we'd find out a lot about this UCLA team over the next 30 minutes. What are we finding out thus far?
We're finding out that they are made in the image of their head coach, Jim Mora. They will battle and fight. We thought about that about Charlie Strong's team. Jim Mora is the exact same type of a guy. You back them into a corner, they're going to come out swinging. They're down their starting quarterback, their all-star quarterback, maybe the best one in the country. Not deterred, still getting after it. It's a heck of a game. It's a team that's going to battle and fight. Like as Jim told Molly McGrath at the top of our show, our #1 goal is to win the game. Our second goal is to try and play a complete game. But bottom line, find a way to win.
2nd and 8. Neuheisel over the middle, and Payton with the first down again. Jordan Payton really coming on in this second half, and that's a 14-yard pickup.
Jerry Neuheisel, as a dart thrower, is gaining in confidence. These passes are not traveling super far in the air, but they're getting there with dispatch, accuracy, and receivers are catching the ball on the move.
Michael Thompson is the injured Longhorn. He'll get to his feet. Game tied at 10. Back in a moment.
Carl, you can work the weekend, right?
Of course. Whatever you need.
Carl, send me that link.
Okay, Gary.
Yes! That's not on my script.
A few more years, and I'll make you your partner.
Dramatic music plays. A stunning car arrives.
Let's go.
Thanks.
Carl?
Hey, we bet on what you did before you got here. I'm saying insurance. He was a stock dude.
I was a pip. You know, like Gladys Knight in the Pips.
If anyone could have figured a way out, it would have been you.
I tried to live a simple life, but there comes a point where you have to help people because you can. Got to be who you are in this world.
The Equalizer.
So which one were you?
One on the right.
That's him with an afro.
In IMAX. Rated R.
What is that?
It's my Dale call.
You're on a diet of taking it up a notch.
That's way better than my duck call.
Drink Diet Dew, the only diet with dew in it.
I have big news. Bacon and cheese have been stuffed in a crust.
Pizza Hut's new bacon and cheese stuffed crust with hardwood smoked bacon and a blend of 3 cheeses. For a limited time, get a large one topping for just $11.99 and a free 2-liter of Pepsi when you order online. Order now at pizzahut.com.
California is known for its grapes, and so is my family. Over 3 generations have taught us about growing the best tasting fruit. Our grapes ripen on the vine so that the flavors can fully develop, and only the most experienced hands harvest them to bring quality fruit to your table. That's why we work with Walmart. Together we guarantee you only get the freshest grapes available, backed by their 100% money-back guarantee.
Picked by farmers, guaranteed by us.
Fox College Football is sponsored by the agile all-new Audi Q3. Stray the course. By DirecTV. If you call yourself a sports fan, you gotta get DirecTV. And by the Cree LED bulb, the biggest thing since the light bulb. And a look at the Cree LED bulb game summary.
Jerry Neuheisel's played very well since he's come in, his first career touchdown pass. How about Paul Perkins, 115 yards rushing, his first 100-yard game on the ground. Texas's offense in the second half is stalled after really playing well midway through the first half.
First down, they'll throw it out wide, and this is Massington, Eldridge Massington, a redshirt freshman from Mesquite, Texas, making the catch, and it's a 2-yard pickup.
Got 3 receivers to the boundary at the wide side of the field. I believe that's Jordan Payton, their leading receiver. See if they want to go there with space and give him a chance.
Went to hand it off to Starks. And Nate Starks stopped by Cedric Reed. But UCLA just really moving the football. Methodical drive that started at their own 22.
Nate Starks, the freshman running back, giving Perkins a little bit of a break every now and then. Perkins has been the workhorse this evening. He's back on the field.
We'll give it to Perkins, looking for the first down, and he will not get it on 3rd down and 1. This may be 4-down territory. Let's see.
Yeah, he's bringing the heavy unit out. I see Kenny Clark, 97, who's their starting nose coming into the game. I'm seeing big numbers. Eddie Vanderdoes, 47, is out on the field. He's a starting defensive end, defensive tackle. They're going heavy, and so's Miles Jack.
So on 4th down and 1, Miles Jack in the game. Diamond formation. Neuheisel takes the snap, hands it to Jack, gets outside, first down.
He doesn't play running back full time, so the play is supposed to go inside. Watch him bounce it outside. What about that vision? And Adrian Colbert had an opportunity in the backfield, unable to make the tackle. Not even a full-time running back. He ran that like he plays tailback every snap.
On 4th and 1, they pick up 9 yards. First down to the Texas 19. And they'll hand it off straight ahead.
That's Vanderdoes, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You know, his dad was a high school baseball coach, and Eddie pitched for him. 93-mile-per-hour fastball. Imagine that big guy on the bump, bringing it at you.
One thing's for sure. If he hit you, you're not rushing the pitcher.
Not at all. As you look at the yards and the total yardage in the second half, UCLA really has bumped up their production.
2nd and 7, but this time Texas comes up and makes a play as Malcolm Brown. Another tackle for a loss.
Malcolm Brown, we called his name so often in the first half. Just look at the middle of your screen. Brown playing off of a block, coming down inside, and making the tackle on Perkins.
So that brings up 3rd down and 9 at the 18. They're over their last 5 all conversions. Neuheisel in the shotgun. He's going to let it fly over the middle. Incomplete. And a flag on the play.
Yeah, I was wondering where the flag was. I was surprised it wasn't out sooner. Jordan Hicks ended up chucking the receiver after the ball was in the air.
Pass interference, defense number 3. Spot foul, automatic, 1st down.
Okay, so here's Hicks 3. Watch him in coverage, and you'll see where the penalty comes into play. Right there, ball's in the air, and he's got his hands on the receiver. You can have him on the receiver until the ball's in the air, then you have to be off of it. And then you can't make a play until the ball's at the receiver.
So UCLA picks up the 1st down at the Texas 14. Perkins breaks a tackle and a lean forward. Jordan Hicks stops him. Perkins has run the ball extremely well. 21 carries, 118 yards, averaging close to 6 yards per carry. 2nd and 6. Perkins again. Malcolm Brown grabs his ankle. And an injured Bruin.
Played Malcolm Bunch, the starting left tackle. And Desmond Jackson, remember the defensive tackle for Texas that they carted off? Not expected back the rest of the game.
Flight 294 is now boarding.
Looks like we're about to board.
I'm just comparing car insurance rates at progressive.com.
Is that where they show the other guys' rates too? Cool.
Yeah.
Hi.
Who's ready for the garlic festival?
This guy.
Bringing our competitors' rates to you. Now that's progressive.
There's a well-established script for building a crossover. We decided it needed a major rewrite. Stray the course. The agile all-new Audi Q3. Unexpected luxury starts at $32,500.
6 jobs, 9 cars, 80 summers, and you're done. You could spend your life watching other people with branded helmets and
sticker book smiles. Or you can go out and make some marks of your own. Earn some scars, break records, bones, and hearts. Till you're 80-80, and you're still throwing punches. Or the world weeps at your grave. You only got one shot.
So bring a rocket launcher. You only live once.
Charlie, the demand on this network, it is increasing by the second.
It's crazy, huh?
And people are relying on it more than ever. We cover more than 99% of all Americans.
I can't imagine living without it. It's a place where people can come share knowledge and ideas. It's beautiful.
That's deep, Charlie.
My selfie just hit 100 likes. 100!
AT&T is building you a better network.
Your favorite stars from It's Always Sunny are coming to Fox Tuesday.
Isn't this fun?
Catch them on the new seasons of New Girl and The Mindy Project.
I'm a white man who's interested in you.
Okay, we don't eat popsicles like that here.
Starting Tuesday on Fox.
There's Rayford Johnson, 1960 Olympic gold medal in the decathlon, one of the great legends of UCLA history. Kyle Anderson, the point forward, about 6'10", just got drafted in the first round by the San Antonio Spurs. Famous UCLA alumni here taking in the game. Texas has their own brand, though. Vince Young's here. Ricky Williams are here. They were both working earlier today on TV. They're here watching the game. And Charlie Strong, the most interested Texas observer of them all.
All right. 15th play of the drive. They give it to Jack. Looking for the first down on 3rd and 3. And he will not get it.
think they kick the field goal here. Take the 3.
Jordan Hicks leading the charge for Texas.
Going to run left. There's Vanderdoes, 47. 97 is Clark. 2 starting defensive linemen out front. But look at then in the hole. Jordan Hicks, who just had that pass interference penalty. No one blocks him. He meets Jack and puts him down on the spot.
Kaimi Fairbairn in to attempt a 25-yard field goal for the lead. And he has it. Fairbairn 2 for 2 this evening. And UCLA takes a 13-10 lead in the 4th.
There's a well-established script for building a crossover. We decided it needed a major rewrite. Stray the course. The agile all-new Audi Q3. Unexpected luxury starts at $32,500.
KFC $5 fill-up.
Couple pieces of chicken, gigantic mashed potatoes.
A biscuit and a cookie and a drink.
It's amazing.
All of this for $5.
Spork.
I taught you how to do it, okay?
Too good, too good, too good, too good, too good. Keep pedaling, keep pedaling, keep pedaling.
Life insurance from New York Life can help your family keep good going.
So, dude, what is this you're listening to? You need to pump up some jams. I mean, come on, it's Friday. People want to dance. Yeah, Phil knows what I'm talking about, don't you, Phil? Let's break out the glow sticks. It's time to get this party started. Whoop, whoop. Wow, MJ in the house.
Thanks, man.
Sure. Now, all Hanes underwear is tagless. Go tagless.
California is known for its grapes, and so is my family. Over 3 generations have taught us about growing the best tasting fruit. Our grapes ripen on the vine so that the flavors can fully develop, and only the most experienced hands harvest them to bring quality fruit to your table. That's why we work with Walmart. Together, we guarantee you only get the freshest grapes available, backed by their 100% money-back guarantee.
Picked by farmers, guaranteed by us.
We are the legendary moments that make history. And this year, history will be made on Fox Sports 1.
Go, baby! We're getting after him today.
Welcome back to the Fox College Football Game of the Week, presented by the Green LED Bulb. And we've got a good one for you folks. These two teams have really competed. UCLA on the second field goal by Kaimi Fairbairn. The Bruins take a 13-10 lead with 9:13 to play in the 4th. Marcus Johnson, and he'll get to the 20. Now remember a few years back when Kaimi Fairbairn struggled a little bit, and this man showed confidence in his young kicker.
First game against Rice, missed some extra points, field goals. Nebraska, the same thing, and Jim Moore says he's going to stick with him. How about that? He's now made 19 straight field goals from 35 yards or in. So, you know, you put him in the right distance, he's dialed in.
His career high 48 yards. He hit a 47-yarder in the first half. First down at 10 of the 20. Shipley. And Shipley knocked out of bounds by Miles Jack.
It's hard to run wide against UCLA because of the speed of their defense. Every time you think you've got an opening, there's someone there filling that gap and making you bounce it and stretch it wider. Jackson Shipley kept looking and dipping for a spot that's cut up field. It was never there.
2nd and 7 at the 23. Jonathan Gray in at tailback. Gray running right. And he'll maybe gain a yard.
Well, the team in light blue is playing with a lot of passion here in the second half, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Their defense has really elevated its play.
Not only passion, but a toughness.
Yes. There's Jeff Ulbrich, first-year defensive coordinator. Double-digit seasons in the NFL as a player. Linebacker, not a surprise, huh? Take a look at that man. We'd like to go out there and hit someone now.
3rd down 5 for Swoops. To the sideline. Oh, first down. That's a terrific throw and a very nice catch by John Harris.
I mean, that was a boss throw right there, wasn't it? Boss. Man, look at that. Bam. I mean, just sticks it right on the receiver. Coverage wasn't bad by Ortiz, but with the velocity of the ball getting there, he had no chance to react and make a play on it.
So on 3rd and 5, they get 6. First down at the 31 for UT. 7:40 and counting. Play fake. Shipley on the move. And Shipley out of bounds, close to the 40-yard line. Ish Adams with the tackle.
Those are not easy throws to the wide side of the field, even though they're lateral. To put it on a receiver and keep him moving in the proper direction, that's a good throw by Tyrone Swoops.
Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Swoops handles the low snap. Gray almost squirted through the hole. He gets to the 45. Vanderdoes grabbed his ankle and brought him down. If not, could have been trouble for UCLA. Hurry-up offense now being utilized by the Longhorns. First down. Jonathan Gray. No gain. Wadu again with the tackle. We've mentioned his name a number of times today. Jaleel Wadu, a freshman from Los Angeles. 2nd and 10. Swoops again. He turns it in. At the 40, John Harris.
Texas finally back into territory of UCLA. Only one time prior in the second half.
First down from the UCLA 41. And they give it to Gray. Jonathan Gray. Down at the UCLA 10-yard line. Don Goodman had to grab on. A gain of 31.
Look how he gets to the outside. An excellent block at the point of attack by number 76, Kent Perkins. Gave him access to the outside, and Gray took full advantage of it. Texas playing at a faster tempo on this drive.
Malcolm Brown back in now. First down and goal at the 10. Here's Brown. Brown! What can Brown do for you?
I think Sean Watson jumping the tempo up on this drive has really helped them. They've been a huddle team coming out playing deliberately, but they found a crease and went at a faster pace, and UCLA is not caught up on defense.
2nd down and goal at the 2. Texas knocking on the door. Swoops, play fake. Miles Jack.
Wow, he almost made a play that you dream about, and then you wake up and realize you didn't make it. He came in on the rush, batted the ball in the air, and almost intercepted it.
Illegal formation, offense. More than 4 men in the backfield, 5-yard penalty, repeat 2nd down.
But watch Jack right here rushing the passer. He wanted to get better at that in this offseason. I would say that he has. Look at that. Popped it up in the air, and if Swoops doesn't tip it a little bit, Jack might have had a better play on the football.
Jack on the sideline now. 2nd and goal. They back it up to the 8. Swoops out of the shotgun. He'll throw it. End zone. Touchdown! John Harris! Young 2.0. Maybe. So here we go, folks. The sophomore gunslinger coming up when they need him most. UT up 17-13.
Let's go, Dr. Bubby here. Let's go, Dr. Bubby. Yeah!
Heck, Larry Culpepper. I'm watching you. You're good, man. You heard about the playoff, right?
Woo!
It was my, pretty much my idea.
Play football. Keep it alive out there.
This is like the first real season in college football.
Get down and stop there!
Did you play last year? Didn't count.
All
right, man. Gotta get back to work. All right, good.
Let's go, Dr. Bubby here.
I am a United States sailor.
I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America.
And I will obey the orders of those appointed over me.
I represent the fighting spirit of the Navy and those who have gone before me.
To defend freedom and democracy around the world.
I proudly serve my country's Navy combat team.
With honor, courage, and commitment.
I am committed to excellence
and the fair treatment of all.
We are America's Navy.
Are you okay, Mom? Yes, I am.
Life insurance from New York Life can help your family keep good going.
Lowe's presents How to Work Out the Triceps.
Impress your guests. L&B 24-inch vanity, now just $119.
Carl, you can work the weekend, right?
Of course. Whatever you need.
Carl, send me that link.
Okay, Gary.
Yes! That's not on my script.
A few more years, and I'll make Junior partner.
Dramatic music plays as stunning car arrives.
Let's go.
Thanks.
Carl?
Fox College Football is sponsored by Dr. Pepper. Here's to a one-of-a-kind season. Dr. Pepper, always one of a kind.
As a defensive back, you never want a receiver to catch the ball in front of you in the end zone. Make him catch it over your head. Watch Jalen Ortiz. He made the cardinal mistake of backpedaling and taking himself out. Look at the space created between he and Harris, the receiver. Never let the receiver catch it in the end zone in front of you. Make it go over your head. He should have stayed flat-footed and not retreated.
Nick Rose kicks it away. Wow. Wow. And he kicks it out of bounds.
Gives him the ball on the 35-yard line and kills a little bit of momentum as well.
So let's recap it for you.
Okay, Brett Hundley in the first half hurts his left elbow, goes to the locker room. He has not returned to play. Tyrone Swoops has grown up in front of our eyes. A touchdown pass to MJ McFarland. How about the job Jerry Neuheisel has done in relief for Brett Hundley? His first touchdown pass to Nate Yesed. And then that pass there from Tyrone Swoops to John Harris puts Texas back in the lead.
And UCLA with the football, better field position at their own 35. Neuheisel sets up a screen to Perkins with all kinds of running room. Perkins still on his feet, and he'll go down at the Texas 35. Steve Edmond with the tackle after the 30-yard gain.
Did you see the block from number 52, Scott Quessenberry, at the beginning of the screen to open things up? Now UCLA wants to play with a little bit more tempo and pace.
First down at the Texas 35. Under 5 minutes to play. James knows Neuheisel throwing on the run to Devin Lucien.
Now this is a case where Jim Mora never wanted to hear gritty little Bruins again. Guess what? It's okay when it's Jerry Neuheisel, because he exemplifies a GLB right now. Making plays, getting out of trouble. It looked like it was going to be a disaster in the backfield. He gets out of it and completes the pass.
2nd and 6 at the 31. James. And he lost it.
Texas says they have it. Texas has it.
The first turnover of the game.
Handoff inside to James. Let's see what happens. Edmond strips it with his hand, pops it free on the tackle. And over the top, Paul Boyette Jr., number 93, is the one who comes to the football. Look at the tackle by Edmond. Reaches, strips it, pops it free from Jordan James. Boyette comes up with the first turnover of the night for the Texas Longhorns.
So a first down for Texas at the 25. Brown. And he'll get close to the 30. Vanderdoes and Kendricks combining.
Texas still going at a better pace here. They found something that worked on the last drive that paid off with a touchdown pass from Swoops to John Harris.
2nd down and 5. And UCLA all over the play. Vanderdoes. Texas wants to work as much clock as possible. UCLA, with all 3 of their timeouts remaining, Texas has 1. 3rd down and 9.
See if Sean Watson gives Tyrone Swoops a run pass option here on 3rd and 10.
Here's Swoops out of the pocket and incomplete.
He moved him so that if he could approach the line of scrimmage, there was an opportunity. But he gave him that chance to make a play and lessen the risk of an interception or a tip ball. They'll punt it away now. UCLA will get another opportunity.
And remember, Will Russ has been terrific punting the football. His last 2 trips out, a 59 and a 63-yard punt.
And they need another one like that to tilt field position. They need to cover well. Ish Adams returned a punt against Virginia in the opener for a touchdown that was brought back due to a penalty.
Russ from his own 11.
False start. Offense, number 5. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
That's Josh Turner, who just got added back onto the roster. Missed the first 2 games due to suspension. Cost his team 5 yards of critical field position at this stage of the game.
So now Russ at his own 6-yard line.
They've got to cover big on this one. Ish Adams is a game breaker.
Adams from the 21. Adams. Whoa! Adams up the sideline. Still on his feet. Ish Adams down at the Texas 33. And there was some serious wood being laid on that return. A 58-yard punt and a 45-yard return.
When you get blocking such as Ish Adams had and couple it with his speed and savvy, look at that block right there. Excellent job. That's Cameron Judge, number 4. And here it comes right there. There's that block. And now there's Ish Adams wide open. Another block there, and Caleb blew it. There's Judge hitting Nashawn Hughes. And then Adams with good vision kept that play alive and brought it back and put UCLA in business.
First down and 10 at the Texas 33. Jerry Neuheisel, pump fake, goes up top. Touchdown! Jordan Payton. They've been waiting for that all game.
said it earlier. All the short passes could set up the double move. And there it was.
Jerry Neuheisel coming in the game for Brett Hundley. And he's playing like Johnny U.
No, he's playing like Rick New.
Rick New. Fairbairn to attempt the extra point. And it's good. 3 minutes to play. 20-17, UCLA responds. The coach's kid dropped the biscuit in the basket.
You know how you've been teaching your son to share? Well, he must have listened, because he's about to take that awkward photo from freshman year and share it with the entire company.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Let's not do that.
There you go.
Introducing Kids Mode on the family-friendly Samsung Galaxy S5. Double your trade-in to get up to $200 for a limited time from any carrier or retailer in the U.S.
20-17, 3 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. 12th ranked UCLA in a dogfight with Charlie Strong's Texas Longhorns. Jerry Neuheisel, all hugs from his teammates. 2 touchdown passes, the first 2 of his career. 178 yards. Here's Marcus Johnson. Crossing the 20 up to the 22.
Now look at this. Watch Jerry Neuheisel at quarterback. He's going to pump fake to the left to Jordan Payton. Okay? That works. Why? Because Duke Thomas at corner watched in the backfield. Watch for Thomas, 21. He's going to peek into the backfield, flat-footed. See how he's looking back? Now Payton's got it, because receivers always say, if we get even with you, we're leaving you. And Jerry Neuheisel put it right on him. Beautiful throw.
First down. And Harris took his eyes off the football and drops it.
Trying so hard to make a big play, he forgot to take the ball with him.
Second down and 10. Swoops again. Shipley. And Shipley gets to the 26 before being tripped up. Tackle made by Fabian Moreau. Third down and 7. Texas needs a play right here.
Harris has been his go-to for most of the night.
He's at the bottom of your screen. Swoops, steps up in the pocket, and goes down. It's a sack. Odigizua. And that brings up fourth down. And it looks like the Longhorns will go for it.
No choice.
Fourth and 8 at the 25. Shipley in the slot at the bottom of your screen. Swoops, throws, and incomplete.
After the play's over, unsportsmanlike conduct, UCLA number 94 took his helmet off on the field of play. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed. It will be first down UCLA.
They'll get past that penalty. Having the ball is all that matters now. Possession 9/10 of the game. Forget the law. But for both of these teams, as Texas trying to upgrade their image. Toughness came to the front tonight. UCLA never questioned their toughness. We saw it on display on both sides of the ball this evening.
What a return by Ish Adams. Bruins with the football at the 40. Texas has one timeout left.
You know, you just referenced Ish Adams' return, Gus. These two teams have been going at it, offense, defense all night. Biggest play to set it up for UCLA, special teams. All that yardage, that hidden yardage, that territory that he gained, gave them the opportunity.
Perkins running on first down. As you take a look at some of the top 25 losses, Georgia to South Carolina beat Tech after beating Ohio State last week in Columbus, falling to East Carolina, and Louisville losing at UVA.
The one I had the biggest feeling for going into it was Louisville and UVA. Now UVA, who last year won 2 games and looked impressive against UCLA, so we all start to believe now we get it. Their defense is pretty good.
Perkins.
UCLA's very happy with that win because they can point back and say, see, beating Virginia on the road, that counts for something. Preseason, we didn't think it counted for anything.
The Texas Longhorns so close. David Ash could be lost for the remainder of the season. Their former starting quarterback, Brett Hundley, injured his elbow in the first quarter, went out. Who knew that Jerry Neuheisel could come in and run the show? And boy, has this young man made some plays. Miles Jack wants to stay in bounds.
And does it. And the good thing for UCLA, Gus, is they get next week open. And then Thursday night, the next Thursday, they head to Arizona State. So Brett Hundley gets a little extra time to try and get healthy.
And here's the play of the game.
Jerry Neuheisel, pump fake. Jordan Payton with a little stop and go. Neuheisel drops it perfectly over Duke Thomas. That play is the one.
Fourth down and 1. They give it to Vanderdoes, who will lean forward and pick it up. How about that? A team taking on the image of its coach. Jim Mora, toughness. And his Bruins played that way today, and look who they're lifting up. Oh, what a scene. Jerry Neuheisel. This is your life, kid. And I have a feeling that somewhere in the studio, there's a proud papa who may even be in tears. The final score from AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas. UCLA 20, Texas 17. We'll return to AT&T Stadium to wrap up tonight's game right after these messages. You've been watching college football on FOX.
Who do the experts at Colgate choose for their employees' dental insurance?
Peppermint.
Where can the innovators at Chevrolet get discounts on their car insurance?
Nice ride.
And how do those at Crayola, who brighten our lives, insure their employees' lives?
They choose MetLife.
Get your insurance where over 40 million employees get theirs. Take the first step at youtube.com/MetLife.
Carl, you can work the weekend, right?
Of course. Whatever you need. Carl, send me that link. Okay, Gary.
Yes!
That's not on my script.
A few more years, and I'll make you your partner.
Dramatic music plays. A stunning car arrives.
Let's go.
Thanks.
Carl?
Hi, can I help you?
I'm looking for a phone plan. It has to be a great one, and I don't compromise.
Okay, how about 10 gigs of data to share, unlimited talk and text, and you can choose from 2 to 10 lines.
Wow, sounds like a great deal. So, I'm getting exactly what I want then.
Appears so.
Now, I'm not too sure what to do with my arms right now, because this is where I usually start throwing things.
Oh, that's terrifying.
AT&T's best ever pricing. 2 to 10 lines, 10 gigs of truly shareable data, unlimited talk and text, starting at $130 a month.
Everyone thinks that when you go to a hospital, life stops. But it's just the opposite. Life starts.
What's better than hand-scooped ice cream? Hand-scooped ice cream between 2 Oreo cookies. The Oreo Ice Cream Sandwich. Hand-scooped real vanilla ice cream sandwiched between 2 Oreo cookies. Only at Hardee's.
We are a nation of communities, tied together by a vital network of transportation and communication systems, water supply and treatment facilities, and schools and libraries. The construction industry requires skilled professionals able to help manage the construction of these vital elements of our national infrastructure. The construction option of ITT Tech's Project Management and Administration Bachelor Degree program helps provide skills and knowledge that can be used to plan and manage construction projects, including estimating and scheduling and construction project management. Graduates may pursue careers in a variety of entry-level positions with general contractors, construction engineering firms, and local governments. Make a choice that can make a difference. ITT Technical Institute, education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-ITT-TECH or visit us on the web.
You know what they say about Kentucky. If you don't like the weather, stick around another day. It'll change. Get the latest up-to-date forecast to the Fox 56 10 o'clock news, brought to you by Fayette Heating and Air.
I'm Allison Lundergan-Grimes, and I approve this message.
Listen to Mitch McConnell.
I've been on the Agriculture Committee my entire time there, and arguably even more important, the Agriculture Appropriation Subcommittee.
Those committees are important to Kentucky. Yet Mitch McConnell skipped hundreds of committee meetings on agriculture, veterans, energy, and defense.
Even more important,
he only showed up 7% of the time. If you did that, you'd get fired. So should he.
We're here to see what people think of Hardee's new cinnamon pull-aparts.
I could pull one off on the way to work.
On the couch.
That's good.
I could pull one off just to get the day started, you know.
Introducing made-from-scratch cinnamon pull-aparts. Only at Hardee's.
20-17, the final. UCLA comes back behind the strong arm of Jerry Neuheisel. And moments ago, the star of the game caught up with our Molly McGrath.
Jerry, you're obviously very emotional. Brett Hundley goes down. You don't even bat an eye. You get lifted up by your teammates after the game. How are you feeling right now?
It's just a dream come true. You know, I was born at UCLA, and to be the UCLA quarterback means the world to me. And, you know, I've been dreaming about this moment. I didn't expect it to come in as a backup in Jerry's world, but, oh, God, I can't describe it in words.
Jim Mora told me at the half that he has all the confidence in you. Brett Hundley was coaching you on the sidelines. How did they help you through this?
You know, they just kept me calm. You know, it's hard not to be nervous when you're a backup quarterback coming into a situation like this, but, you know, they had all the confidence in the world, which meant the world to me. So I can't describe it. This is just an unbelievable feeling.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Gus Johnson and Charles Davis, I tell you, what's better than sports?
Yeah, we're not in a position where we're supposed to root for anyone. But how can you not be affected by what you just saw there with Jerry Neuheisel? A career backup, guy's not supposed to be in the game. Without Brett Hundley, UCLA should have been in trouble. And in some ways they were. But he elevated his game. As Molly McGrath said, he didn't miss a beat when he came into the game. But I thought the rest of the team elevated their games around him to help him out. And he delivered. When it was time, he delivered. That pass to Jordan Payton, that was right on the money on the pump fake. The pass to Nate Yesse into the end zone, he threw him open into the right spot for it. So Jerry Neuheisel deserves a lot of credit, but UCLA, their toughness really carried them home. And Texas was awfully tough today themselves.
Well, I tell you, there are no moral victories, but this is a moral victory.
It really is, because remember last week, Texas was dragging out of their own stadium down 41-7 to BYU for the second year in a row, and Taysom Hill, their quarterback, was still running. So this was a big deal to see Texas respond in the way that they did. I think good days are ahead for the Texas Longhorns, but tonight belongs to the UCLA Bruins.
Great job, partner.
No, you're the one who called it, big boy.
All right. Well, our final score, 20-17. The UCLA Bruins remain undefeated. Next Saturday, we kick things off on Fox Sports 1 with Louisville versus Florida International. Then it's Oklahoma at West Virginia on Fox, followed by San Diego State at Oregon State on FS1. It all starts at 3:30 p.m. Eastern on Fox Sports 1 and streaming live on Fox Sports Go. For Charles Davis and Molly McGrath, this is Gus Johnson saying so long from Texas.
Next Saturday on Fox, the Sooner Magic is back.
There it is! Unbelievable!
And fourth-ranked Oklahoma has everyone talking.
Watch out!
Fourth-ranked Oklahoma versus West Virginia. Next Saturday at 6:30. Sponsored by Cree LED Bulb.
We are Fox Sports!
You smell the cheese in the air?
I do. I thought there was a lot of cheese on the Cheesy Pub chicken sandwich, but you clearly went all out here.
Well, 'tis the cheesin', my friend. If not now, then when?
Yeah,
You know?
well, maybe never, but...
In case I haven't already said it, cheesin's greetings.
You said it 3 times already, but thank you. I'll take it again, yes.
Okay, gotcha. Doesn't get cheddar than this.
Cheese it up with the Cheesy Pub chicken sandwich and save room for creamy cheesecake bites. This is how you Sonic.
At Express Roofing, our mission is to provide quality workmanship with superior materials and, most importantly, 100% customer satisfaction. We offer 24-hour emergency repair, and we work with all insurance companies. Express Roofing has you covered. Call Express Roofing today and get your free estimate.
This is not a city for nice guys.
Go, bro, shoot!
However dark and scary the world might be right now, there will be light.
I'm attorney Darryl Isaacs, the Hammer. Can't sleep? Worried about a recent car wreck? Why not go to your computer and click on isaacsandisaacs.com to learn more about our office and let us help you right away.
These are serious times.
That ISIS can't be defeated without hitting its
311,000 jobless claims.
Waves of unaccompanied children, 52,000.
Implementing Obamacare has the potential to be a train wreck.
We don't have a strategy yet. In Kentucky, we have a proven leader. When so many in Washington can't do the job, shouldn't Kentucky have a senator who can? Obama needs Allison Grimes. Kentucky needs Mitch McConnell.
I'm Mitch McConnell, and I approve this message.
I'm attorney Darryl Isaacs, the Hammer. Can't sleep? Worried about a recent car wreck? Why not go to your computer and click on isaacsandisaacs.com to learn more about our office and let us help you right away.
Coming up, what police say the robbery here at the Microtel on Buena Vista has in common with other robberies throughout the region.
Lexington police say they're searching for 4 robbers who tied up a man, beat him, and then stole his car.
And Chilean police believe they're closer to solving the murder of a Georgetown College graduate.
The Fox 56 10 o'clock news starts now.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Kennedy. Lexington police have seen a recent spike in robberies where the thief wears a clown mask. The most recent happened last night when Lexington police say a man walked into the Microtel on Buena Vista Road and demanded money. Garrett Weimer talked to police who believe those robberies could be related. He has the story first on Fox.
Same scenario, different site. This was the scene last night at the Microtel on Buena Vista. Police say a man in a clown mask walked into the lobby and demanded money just hours after a similar situation at Cricket Wireless on Versailles Road.
Robbery is a very serious crime.
Lieutenant Jesse Harris with Lexington Police says they're investigating yesterday's robberies to see if they're connected with several others in recent weeks, all involving suspects in clown masks.
Anytime we have a serious robbery like that, we're going to look to see if we have any other cases where suspect descriptors or any of the other information might match up, and so that's the situation here.
Lieutenant Harris says police in Lexington have actually talked to police in Georgetown about similarities between these recent robberies here in Lexington and a robbery back in July in Georgetown. These are surveillance photos from that robbery at the Winner's Circle Motel in Georgetown. According to our records, the first of several businesses in just the past 2 months reported robbed by someone in a clown mask.
Fortunately for us, robbers do at times make mistakes, and the more robberies they commit, the more likely they are to make that mistake that's going to be critical in our investigation.
And fortunately for the recent victims, no one has been hurt. In Lexington, I'm Garrett Weimer for the Fox 56 10 o'clock news.
Police say in addition to the mask, the description of the robber and the getaway cars all appear to match. We have an update in the case of a Georgetown College graduate killed in Chile last weekend. Today, Chilean police arrested a man in connection with the death of Erica Hagen. They say the man is a security guard at the school where Hagen worked. Hagen graduated from Georgetown College in May. She was from Murray, Kentucky. Lexington police are looking for 2 men accused of shooting at an apartment complex this afternoon. Officers went out to the Salem Village Apartments on Winburn Drive around 4:30, where they say they found 6 bullet shells outside the leasing office. Fortunately, no one was hit, but the shooters did get away. Police tell us they were in a white Toyota Camry with the license plate number 976PVX. Lexington police are also searching for 4 masked men wanted for an armed robbery near the Masterson Station neighborhood. Police say early this morning 4 robbers held a man at gunpoint and then stole his car. This happened on Ferndale Pass, that's off Leestown Road. Mark Barber spoke with the victim.
I see him come in my door. No move, no move. Somebody take a gun.
Hernan Wilcanalpa tells us about the home invasion sitting down because he says it's difficult to stand. He tells us 4 masked men tied his hands and feet with these cables and then beat him when they didn't find any money.
2 or 3 guys, black people, and take the gun to here. And I say, hey, what is the money? What is the money? Somebody tell me, boom, what is the money? It's in my wallet, it's in my wallet, okay.
He says they stopped hitting him when they found his money and the keys to his new car.
Take my money, take a TV, 2nd floor, 1st floor, take everything, man.
Police hope this stolen 2014 black Toyota Camry will lead them to the robbers. They're asking anyone who sees the car with the license plate number 298RSD to call them. Hernan believes the men got into his home on Ferndale Pass through an unlocked back door around 5 o'clock this morning. He says he runs a construction company and has been working a second job 7 days a week to build a better life. He tells us after years of hard work, he finally got the home he wanted, but never thought someone would take advantage of his American dream.
I want to live better, and now I'm scared, man.
In Lexington, Mark Barber for the Fox 56 10 o'clock news.
Police do not believe the robbers knew the victim. We have an update to a fire we told you about earlier this week in Lexington. A Lexington woman has been charged for starting that fire by setting fire to her husband's clothes. Police arrested Teresa Stonestreet after they say she set a fire at the Breckenridge Court Apartments on Reading Road. Firefighters were able to keep the fire contained to 1 bedroom. We're told 2 apartments above Stonestreet's do have some smoke damage. Stonestreet is charged with arson and wanton endangerment. One of the people in a Breathitt County rape case is facing similar charges in Pulaski County. The Commonwealth Journal reports that a Pulaski County grand jury indicted 68-year-old Robert Morris earlier this month. He faces charges of first-degree rape and sexual abuse. His wife, 61-year-old Brenda Morris, also faces charges of complicity. Robert Morris was indicted last year in Breathitt County on 6 counts of first-degree sexual abuse. The newspaper reports 2 children were involved in that case, and one of those children is also involved in the Pulaski County case. Both are in the Pulaski County Detention Center tonight. A Louisville police officer found himself on the other side of the law tonight. A Louisville TV station is reporting Officer James Hemmer Jr. is charged with DUI and leaving the scene of an accident. Now, Washington police arrested Hemmer Thursday. We're told he is on administrative leave and his police powers are suspended. He is a 15-year veteran with the Louisville Metro Police Department. It is beginning to feel a lot like autumn outside. Meteorologist Jim Caldwell has more on the blast of fall weather and a first look at your Fox 56 forecast.
Already getting chilly in some spots out there tonight, Kristen. Temperatures are dipping into the mid-50s in a couple of locations. Before it's all said and done, we'll likely end up in the mid-40s, maybe even some low 40s trying to creep into our area. Right now, though, we're running in the mid and upper 50s to right around 60 degrees. Danville comes in, though, in the low 50s there with that 52-degree reading. More cool air continues to seep in as we progress through the overnight hours tonight. What's helping us? The fact that the cloud cover finally started to disappear from the skies. It was out there yesterday and today, just completely covering up the Commonwealth of Kentucky. But now you can see the skies have really cleared, and the only main batches of cloud cover that we are finding are down in southern and eastern parts of Kentucky. That could be a spot that sees a little bit more cloud cover again tomorrow afternoon as well, maybe even a stray shower close to the Kentucky-Virginia state line. Those chances are small, but we could certainly see that. Look at that chilly start. 47 degrees around 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, of course, right before that, we're likely in the mid-40s. So there you go, 61 by noontime and then 69 by 5 o'clock. Very nice conditions at that point. A lot of chilly air coming our way tonight, maybe again on Monday morning. I'll have more details on that coming up in just a few minutes.
Well, this really has been the perfect weekend for some local farms to kick off fall festivals. Mike Linden went to Bywater Farm for the start of Autumn Fest.
It's great. There's nothing you could ask for, not more you can ask for as far as activities. I've got a 14-year-old and a 3-year-old that are both going to have a blast at the same place at the same time. That's really hard to do.
What started 20 years ago with pumpkins and hay rides, Autumn Fest has become an annual event for Bywater Farm in Georgetown. The Fall Festival is one of the largest of its kind in central Kentucky.
20 years ago, we started this Autumn Fest activities. Until then, we were just a wholesaler of fresh produce, but now we've turned this into a little bit more fun for the family, and they can come to the farm.
And it wouldn't be Autumn Fest without pumpkins. Despite one of the wettest Augusts in central Kentucky history, the crops still turned out well.
You get a certain amount of loss no matter what you do with the pumpkins because they are sitting on the ground. But this year, yeah, we've lost probably 5% more than we would normally.
The pumpkin harvest couldn't have come at a better time because now with the pumpkins ripened, all of the pumpkin vines that are causing them to grow will be all but gone in a week.
Without pumpkins, Autumn Fest would definitely be different, but there's still a ton to do. We've got, over like 13 different fun activities for kids to participate in. And we have the mums that we grow on the farm and all of that to look at also.
Autumn Fest runs from now until November 1st. In Georgetown, I'm Mike Linden for the Fox 56 10 o'clock news.
If you're in Georgetown for Autumn Fest, be sure to stop by the Apple Festival at Evans Orchard. That runs through Sunday. Well, we'll take a quick break, but first, head on over to Facebook. Go ahead and like us at Fox Lexington. And when we return, if you're craving good local food, Lexington is the place to be this weekend. Also ahead, Halloween is still more than a month away, but fans of horrific ghosts and science fiction, we've got the most wonderful time of the year for them.
I'm attorney Daryl Isaacs, the Hammer. Can't sleep? Worried about a recent car wreck? Why not go to your computer and click on isaacsandisaacs.com to learn more about our office and let us help you right away. I promise that one of our case evaluators will contact you the same day. Now, get some sleep and let us do the fighting for you. I'll work hard to get you everything you deserve. Call in the Hammer.
All new Dr. Phil. Her autistic child's attacks led to the unthinkable.
You attempted to end both of your lives.
Dr. Phil, Monday at 4 on Fox 56.
As long as I'm with you, you'll always be safe, Claire.
Hey. Time Warner Cable brings you closer to Outlander anytime, anywhere with the TWC TV and Stars Play apps. Whatever you're passionate about, we invent better ways to love it even more. Call today to add Stars. Time Warner Cable. Enjoy better.
Summer is just around the corner, and that means more drivers on the road and more risk to you. If you are injured, by a careless driver and you're in pain, call Shane, 523-5100 or online, inpain.callshane.net.
It's here, Ford's Great American Tailgate Event, featuring America's best-selling brand. Leading the way, Ford Fusion, C-Max, Focus, and Escape. Winning starts here, so hurry into Ford's Great American Tailgate Event. Now, for a limited time, save on most Ford vehicles with 0% financing for 72 months or get up to $3,500 cash back.
I've had some cold medicine, and I'm feeling a little loopy.
Make a date with Mike and Molly.
Should you be mixing alcohol with that?
Oh, absolutely.
Mike and Molly, 5 nights a week, starting September 22nd. This fall, Steve Harvey's Emmy Award-winning show is back. Steve knows relationships.
My boyfriend will not eat anything that's green.
You say, if you eat all your vegetables, you get some dessert.
The Steve Harvey Show.
Weekdays at 10 on Fox 56. This portion of the 10 o'clock news is brought to you by Fayette Heating and Air, Complete Home Solutions.
Fans of all things dark and spooky got a preview of Halloween today. The Scarefest Horror and Paranormal Convention continued today at the Lexington Convention Center. Actors like Sean Astin and Chris Williams are scheduled to make appearances at the event.
It's pretty cool to watch everybody and see all their costumes, and I like to people watch.
Scarefest continues tomorrow from 10 to 3. Central Kentucky's signature outdoor made-from-scratch food and music festival is back this weekend. Crave Lexington kicked off this morning at the Moon Dance Amphitheater at Beaumont Circle. Last year, about 10,000 people came out for the event. Hungry festival goers can find dozens of different samples to chow down on, all from local eateries.
It just gives that, where you're a small business, you don't have the money to advertise because you're competing with, some of the different things, in the country. This is good for us. It's a good bit of advertisement that reaches out to people.
The festival is back tomorrow. It runs from noon to 6. You're watching Fox 56, your primetime news source. Coming up, Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper are back together on the big screen. We have a sneak peek of their latest movie.
And the chilly air is already settling into parts of our region, and it gets a little bit cooler as we progress through the overnight. I'll have more details for you coming up.
Your keys say a lot about you. Bits of your personality, what you love, where you go, and how you get there. Your car key is like the king of the keys. Without it, the rest of your keys don't really go anywhere. Safe Auto gets it. We keep you covered and driving with the right car insurance for the right price, 24/7. Because being able to drive your car is, well, key. Safe Auto. Call, click, and enjoy the road ahead.
Join one of the fastest growing occupational fields today with classes from emergency medical training professionals. Become a nationally certified clinical medical assistant in 14 weeks or a certified phlebotomist or EKG technician in just 10 days. Visit us online or call today.
I'm attorney Daryl Isaacs, the Hammer. Can't sleep? Worried about a recent car wreck? Why not go to your computer and click on isaacsandisaacs.com to learn more about our office and let us help you right away. I promise that one of our case evaluators will contact you the same day. Now, get some sleep and let us do the fighting for you. I'll work hard to get you everything you deserve. Call in the Hammer.
At Express Roofing, our mission is to provide quality workmanship with superior materials and, most importantly, 100% customer satisfaction. We offer 24-hour emergency repair, and we work with all insurance companies. Express Roofing has you covered. Call Express Roofing today and get your free estimate.
Hi, folks. I'm North Clark for Rose City Motors. We're just coming out of a recession. Have you had a recent bankruptcy, maybe a foreclosure, car repossessed? At Rose City Motors, it doesn't matter what the problem is with your credit. We're going to get you financed on an 08 or newer under 45,000 miles. Go to rosecitymotors.com, fill out a credit app, pick yourself out a good unit. We're going to bring it right to your doorstep.
Powerful insurance companies write their policies with all of this fine print to protect themselves. Hi, I'm Kevin Renfro of the Becker Law Office. If you've been injured and the insurance company owes you money, call someone who understands this as well as the powerful insurance company that wrote it. I'm a Kentucky lawyer fighting for the people of Kentucky. One case at a time, your case. Call Becker Law Office. Just dial 3s.
The Big Bang Theory, Monday at 6:30 on Fox 56.
Already getting chilly in some spots out there, low and mid-50s in a couple of locations. And before it's all said and done, we'd likely dip into the low and mid-40s. Right now, though, in the Lexington area, still close to that 60-degree mark. 52 down toward Danville and 59 for you folks there in London. So certainly on the chilly side. Now we look at our early morning or our daytime high, 68 degrees. Our early morning low only around 60, and that's exactly where we are right now as far as the low temperature period for the day. We're going to continue to watch that drop, though, as we go through the overnight hours, so it's going to change quite a bit going in to your Sunday forecast. You can already see a lot of much cooler air breaking out just to our north. Low 50s, upper 40s, all hanging out across parts of Indiana into Illinois and also Ohio, where we find all that cooler air around here. Again, it's mainly 50s and 60s still in place. We look down to our south, and we have some cloud cover still lingering in the skies there. Here in central Kentucky, the skies cleared a little while ago, and a big chunk of our area under those clear skies at this point. Now, an area of high pressure is sitting there pumping in more of a northerly wind, and that keeps that cool air coming and keeps it a major factor for us going into the nighttime period here. Hour by hour we go, and this is where you'll start seeing the cool air really settle in. 6 o'clock in the morning. 44 Lexington, 45 in Danville, 45 Frankfort. I mean, that is some really chilly stuff. Even for this time of year, normally we start getting this into your October. We start seeing more of this cool air trying to invade the region a little bit earlier. We go into the day tomorrow, and it looks a little bit better as we'll see daytime highs climb back into the mid and upper 60s out there with a very small chance of a shower showing up out in eastern parts of Kentucky. Now, with our 7-day forecast, we're looking at it a little more closely. 69 degrees. Very nice conditions coming your way during the daytime hours. Then, again, early on your Monday, 49 degrees. Holding on to that chill in the air. Then next week, we're also going to be tracking 70s area-wide. A very weak frontal boundary will make a run at us late on Monday going into your Tuesday. Now, what happens there is a very small chance of a few showers will try to develop when that front gets in here by Tuesday. It's not a powerful front. We had a powerful front go through here, and that powerful front brought us the cool air that you're now looking at out there right now. But what this will do is just look at that. It just keeps temperatures flat right there in the low 70s for daytime highs as we go through next week, which is the last full week of summer for us. Doesn't look like summer, though, does it, Kristen?
How do we have these nice, cool temperatures in summer?
We have been living right. That's why. We've been living right, and we deserve a little bit of a break. So some dry weather and some nice weather coming our way for the last week of summer after what was a wet one, humid, and all that nastiness. We're going to get a nice break.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay.
Nicole Kidman faces a crushing loss. Rumors about George Clooney's marriage draw a crowd, and Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper reunite on screen. It's all in tonight's look inside entertainment.
Actress Nicole Kidman is mourning the death of her father. Various media outlets report Anthony Kidman died in a fall while visiting Nicole's sister and her kids in Singapore. Nicole Kidman's publicist released a statement saying Nicole and her family are in shock by the sudden death of her father. She appreciates the outpouring of support and kindly requests privacy during this very difficult time. Mr. Kidman, who was in his 80s, was a clinical psychologist. Nicole's husband, Keith Urban, canceled a charity concert in Los Angeles to be with the Kidman family. It looks like rumors of a secret George Clooney wedding Friday were wrong. According to TMZ, leaders at London's Chelsea Old Town Hall posted a notice on the door denying the Gravity star was getting hitched and asking the paparazzi to leave. The trailer for the long-awaited epic period film Serena is finally out. Kentucky native Jennifer Lawrence reunites with co-star Bradley Cooper as a woman out for blood in the Depression-era drama debuting in London this October. Cooper and Lawrence star as a wealthy married couple at the front of a timber empire in 1930s North Carolina. And that's a look inside entertainment.
Coming up, it's been a tough week for the National Football League. Vikings running back Adrian Peterson turned himself in today. We'll explain the charges he's facing. Also ahead, police in Pennsylvania are on the hunt for a man accused of ambushing 2 state troopers.
This portion of the 10 o'clock news is brought to you by Appliance Pro.
How you doing, folks? I'm Shannon King with A&A Auto and Truck Salvage in Berea. Let's face it, an automobile is a necessity. It's inevitable. Your car or truck will break down. And in today's economy, 40 new parts may be out of the question. A&A Auto and Truck Salvage can sell you a quality used auto part with warranty. Find the part you're looking for at ANASalvage.com. We'll get you on the road again.
Stop by A&A Auto and Truck Salvage in Berea or call 1-800-690-1333. Specializing in late model auto and truck parts. Find what you're looking for at ANASalvage.com.
You smell the cheese in the air?
I do. I thought there was a lot of cheese on the cheesy pub chicken sandwich, but you clearly went all out here.
Well, 'tis the cheesin', my friend. If not now, then when?
Yeah,
You know?
well, maybe never, but...
In case I haven't already said it, cheesin's greetings.
You said it 3 times already, but thank you. I'll take it again, yes.
Okay, gotcha. Doesn't get cheddar than this.
Cheese it up with the Cheesy Pub Chicken Sandwich and save room for creamy cheesecake bites. This is how you Sonic.
I'm attorney Daryl Isaacs, the Hammer. Can't sleep? Worried about a recent car wreck? Why not go to your computer and click on isaacsandisaacs.com to learn more about our office and let us help you right away. I promise that one of our case evaluators will contact you the same day. Now, get some sleep and let us do the fighting for you.